Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. How do you guys read me? Am I loud? Am I clear? Are you ready to go to war, figuratively, with the bankers? Who's ready? We're going to get started here in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Smash that like button, share the stream. This might be one of the biggest live streams of the year. The night we fought back against the big bankers. We're going to stay for the futures COMEX market. We're going to stay for Shanghai. It's going to be wild. Share the stream. Thank you, Brody, for the $5 super chat. And ladies and gentlemen, crustaceans of all kinds, we're getting started here in just 4 minutes. 4 minutes, we're going to be live.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International, stack 'em that mill. So hit that flow, join the quest.
3 minutes and 30 seconds. 3 minute and 30 second warning. We're going to be live here shortly. Come on.
Silver, gold, where you belong.
Let's go.
Chasing that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches await, you're the best.
Who's ready? 3 minute warning.
Stacking strong.
Smash the like. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to get started here in just 2 minutes and 45 minutes now.
Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill.
2 minute and 30 second warning. Top off your drink. Smash the like. Share the stream.
Crabs are grooving.
It's time to get some crabs in chat.
Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay.
Who's ready?
Join the party night and day.
Get your claws up.
And silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
2 minute warning. 2 minute warning till we get started here.
Gold and silver, who wants it all? Are you ready for the mega gall?
Thank you so much, Interpolation for the £2. Appreciate it.
Played. Get your claws up, don't
Wow. Here for the baby Gator. Who's here for the baby Gator? Who's here for Daisy? Who's here for Viola? Let me know with those emojis. Let's go. 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. Smash that like button if you're ready. Let's get it.
tidal rhythms in the sand. Shiny spoils laid by hand.
1 minute warning.
The shell brigade, treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up in the sky.
Let's go.
International stacker, he's our guy.
Let's go.
Gold and silver is the key.
30-second warning. A 30-second warning. Let's get it. Let's go.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
Stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. We're just in Prague and Poland. We're going to Australia and New Zealand, most likely next. And guys, gals, I'm giving away over 21 ounces, probably more like 25 ounces of silver. I'm giving away some gold. I'm giving away some copper. You gotta be subscribed. I'm gonna drop this link in chat right now so you could enter the silver mega gaw here. Who wants free silver? Who wants free gold? Put free in chat if that's you. And of course, you gotta be subscribed for that. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here to prepare for battle. We are here to prepare for battle because the bankers will not go quietly into the night. We saw that on Friday with the epic attack smackdown on us, but we're here to push back. We're here to push harder. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like. And ladies and gentlemen, we already triggered one thing on this channel. Every time we make a new milestone of subscribers, we do something called the Big Show. And channel members, we just did the Big Show right here going live. If this goes to 59,900 channel members, you know what to do. Here we go. 59,900. Thank you so much. It's time for
National Aerobic
the Big Show.
Regional finalists from all across the United States competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champion.
Four-time. Introducing the four-time Crystal Light Champion, International Stacker. Thank you so much, guys. And we're going to be streaming here for a couple hours. So here in approximately, 17 minutes? Here in 17 minutes, we're going to see the COMEX start to trade. This is the start of the night trading session. So we're going to be here for that. So that's 16 minutes and 10 seconds away. Then we're going to be here for Tokyo starting to trade. Tokyo will kick in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that will be about an hour after we open here. Then at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this chart right here, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, is going to start to trade. And currently it's at $109.31 equivalent. So we're going to see this puppy here start to trade. So we're going to be here alive for all of that. So please grab a drink. Please grab some snacks. We're going to be here for a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, here's the real question. We are currently at 59,919 subscribers. Do you guys think we can hit 60,000 subscribers here live? Let's see if we can do it. And a big shout out to Northampton West for gifting 5 International Stacker memberships. That went to BMW. That went to the Jared. That went to Enifi. That went to a few more people. It went to Mr. Drippling, and it went to Omni Coverage. Thank you so much. Check out those new custom channel member emojis. And remember, channel members get access to channel member only live streams in the War Room. And what happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. And a big shout out right now to all the Diamond Claws members on the channel. Thank you to all the Diamond Claws. Ladies and gentlemen in chat, do you have Diamond Claws? Now, I did do a live stream yesterday, so if you go to my channel, click videos, the latest, and then live. Right here, this one, I gave you guys my perspective on what happened with the silver crash. I would call it a silver attack. The different pieces of evidence, so make sure you go rewatch that. But one of the most important pieces here is, look at this. So on Friday the 30th, when silver got down to $78.24, now that was not the complete low. The complete low is more in the 72, 73, something like that. But right here, and I pulled this straight from the COMEX, guys. When I see stuff online or people send it to me, I make sure that I get you guys the most correct information. This is the COMEX. This settlement happened at $78.29 on the 30th. And look at right here. JP Morgan Securities issued 633, stopped 147. So you minus the 147 from the 633. And that's how many shorts were covered. So on their way down to the lowest of the lows, while we believe this attack was heavily driven by the big banks. Look at that. Look at that. And by the way, the breakers didn't work. Like, evidently the breakers for the COMEX work only on the way up, not when it's a massive attack. This is the better chart here, Onita. We'll be on this chart mostly, but for the first 5 minutes, I have to go on a different chart because Onita doesn't kick in right away, but this is the most accurate chart. So we'll be back to this chart, but I'm going to be showing it to you guys live here. There we go. And we are going to see movement on this chart here in just 4 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, wow, thank you so much. We're at 59,953 subscribers. If we break 60,000 subscribers here, we're going to do a big show. If you ain't seen one, some say you haven't lived, and you got to subscribe anyway to enter the mega giveaway.
Mega!
So if you want some of my treasure, make sure you subscribe, and I'm putting the link in chat here a few times. Make sure you enter the mega. And guys, I think what we'll do here, I think the battle plan is 1 minute before, I'll set the alert for you all to crab your battle stations. And 1 minute before, I think what we'll do here is we'll do a baby gator to get it started. And whoa, Northampton West upgraded to Diamond Claws membership. Thank you so much, Northampton. Who in the chat has Diamond Claws? Who has Diamond Hands?
Diamond claws.
Remember, guys, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But you haven't lost until you've sold. You haven't lost until you sold. And myself and many of the stackers in the chat, our plan is long term. So keep that in mind. And for the love of God, do not get leveraged. The big bankers, these guys right here, they will smash you and sleep fine at night. So do not get leveraged. Trade within your means. Be responsible. Stack within your means, okay? But boy, oh boy, these are wild times. And even after this massive attack, the biggest, and whoa, Raven Wolf Club upgraded to Diamond Claws as well. Welcome to Diamond Claws. As this biggest attack ever happened on silver, remember, none of the fundamentals have changed. Zero, zilch, zip. Thank you for that £2 super chat interpolation. Crutching down, cheaper stack, win. Yeah, remember, none of the fundamentals have changed. We're still in an industrial deficit 5+ years. Nothing's changed. I'll go over that more later. Woo! And we've got just 2 minutes here. 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2-minute warning. Crab your battle stations. Repeat. Crab your battle stations. We've got 3,200 people on here live. Only 55 likes from 800. I know we could do it. And we're about to see the market start moving here in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now, guys, there's something we can do here. And thank you so much, RPM, for the £5. 1,000 for a 24-hour stream. That's 1 from 1/3 of the viewers. Wow, that would be crazy. I don't know if I could do a 24-hour stream. I don't know if I could do that. But thank you for that. What was I gonna say? Oh, there's something we do on this channel that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time. Ladies and gentlemen, the baby gator.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was a massive lizard. I was almost like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore. And guys, we're just 45 seconds here away. And we just did it live. Look, 59,000. We just did it live. Here we go. 60,000 subs. Thank you so much, channel members. You know what to do. Thank you so much. It's time for the big show.
All across the United States, competing for the title of America's
Thank you so
best
much.
aerobic athlete, presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light
Four-time.
Aerobic Champions.
Four-time.
The 4-time Crystal.
Okay, got to cut it short. Here we go. 10 seconds. 10, 9. I would not be surprised if it's a smackdown at the beginning here, guys. I would not be surprised, but let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay. 1 second here. 1 second here. 1 second here. 1 second here. Why are none of the charts moving? Are the COMEX servers overheated? Hold up. Hold up. Have the COMEX servers overheated? None of the charts are moving here. What is going on? What is going on here? Are the servers overheated in the COMEX? What is going on here? Usually it's every Sunday night, 6 p.m. What is going on, guys? Oh, here we go. It's moving now. What was that? It was over a minute before we saw something. We just saw a giant red candle pop on here. Look at that. Look, this just popped. What is going on here? Okay, we've got a red candle here. The charts are moving now, but for over the first minute, the charts were not moving at all. You guys all witnessed that here live. Some shenanigans certainly at play, and we're currently at $81.19. So let's see what unfolds here. We're going to switch back over to a Oneida chart here in about 5 minutes. Okay. And thank you so much, 4,000 people on the live stream, and silver just started trading after hours. We're currently at $80.70. The chart did not move for over a minute. I was going through every single chart and it did not move for over a minute. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. I got a live feed coming in right now from the COMEX. Poor Mortimer. And as I was saying earlier, I'm not surprised we're seeing a little bit of downward pressure here, just with the way that the trading session was going last time. But let's see what could happen here. Remember, after hours is extremely thin. The big thing we're waiting for is the Shanghai Futures Exchange to open. On this chart here, it closed at $109.31 equivalent, and that's going to be opening here in about an hour. So now it's showing a gap down. Wow, look at that. It just went from a big red candle. Now it's showing a gap down to a green candle. Ladies and gentlemen, what in the world is going on? You all saw it with me. The no charts moved for over a minute, and then it just literally showed it as a red candle down, and then it literally just changed to a gap down to a green candle. Now it's pushing back. Oh, that's gold. That's why. Okay, that was gold chart. Okay, so here's what happened. The silver chart, big red candle down, but it's already being rebuffed. As you can see here, it's starting to push higher. Gold was a gap down, but now it's on a green candle. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the baby gator worked, and the gold silver ratio is currently at 57.41 troy ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. What's going to happen here? Wow. And I wanted to show you guys something. So right here, this is the COMEX's own data. It's the COMEX's, some call it the CRIMEX. It's their own chart. And if you go here to specifications, remember one contract on the COMEX is 5,000 physical ounces of silver. And the billion ounce days used to be rare. In 2025, only 22 billion ounce days occurred. And right here in 2026, the last 5 days of January, this one right here, the last trading session was 1.84 billion paper ounces traded. Look, 368,561. Each one of those is 5,000 ounces of silver. So 1.84 to a billion paper ounces traded on Friday. That is disgusting. And remember, for a whole year in the world, we mine about 835 million ounces of silver. And remember, we consume more than 1.2 billion. So just on Friday, more than the annual consumption. The day before, 1.13 billion. The day before, 1.02 billion. The day before, 1.36 billion. The day before, 1.8 billion. And then over here, we had another 1.26 billion. We had 1.19 billion. And then we had 1.16 billion. This is not normal. Guys, even if I go to the smallest candle here, the normal volume was, before all this was happening, was 60 to 80,000 contracts, 300 to 400 million ounces. That was normal. Now billion ounce days are becoming normal as we are pushing back on this red candle in silver, currently at 82.28. And all the channel members, we need to hold the line. We're working with all the silver, gold stackers, hoarders, collectors, numismatists, alongside our brethren and sisters at Wall Street Silver, Wall Street Bets, literally fighting back against the big banksters. And there's over 4,600 of you in the chat. Thank you so much. Guys, I am giving away 21.8 ounces of silver. I'm giving away some gold. I'm giving away some copper. I've got more silver inbound. All you got to do to enter it is be subscribed and enter the contest. I'm putting links in the description. Who wants my silver?
Mega!
If you want to win free silver or gold in my Mega God, put free in chat right now if you want to win it. Make sure you subscribe. Click that link. I'm giving it away soon as gold here is pushing it back as well. Might as well call gold Twisted Sister because gold's certainly not going to take it. Look at this. Look at this. Now, I do a lot of giveaways on this channel. As a matter of fact, in 2025, I gave away over 100 ounces of silver on this channel. I gave away some gold, gave away some copper. In collaboration with Gold Backs, was able to give away over 800 one-half gold backs in the last Mega Ga. If you want some silver or gold on this channel in 2025, I want you to put winner in chat. Put winner in big, bold letters if you want in 2025. And I'm looking to make a lot more winners here in 2026. That's what I'm looking to do. Black screen. Oh, there we go. There we go. Fixed it. I fixed it. We're looking to make a lot more winners here in 2026. Sorry about that. I left you guys on this guy and it went to a black screen, but we're here. We're live. Woo! Let's go back here to gold. Gold is trading at 4,819. And the Shanghai is what we're trading for. Let's go over here. Make sure you follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at INTL Stacker. International when it fit. But let's go ahead and jump in here and read the news and see what's going on. Uno momento there. Wow. Wall Street Mav, stack of the day. Silver investors are not selling. Guys, who in chat has diamond hands, diamond claws? Who in here is not selling?
Diamond claws.
I'm not. Who in here is not selling? Let me know right now. Gold opens down 120, says Nostra House of Gold. But let's see where we're at now. So we closed at like 48. Now we're currently at 48.30. So we've just worked back 30, over $50 in gold. We just worked back from the open. Silver had us as low on the open as 80. We're now back up to 81 at 62. We're working hard here, the Crustacean Nation, and we're only 10 likes away from 1,200. I know we can do it. Please, please, please smash that like button, as this is one of the most historic trading days in silver's history. We just had one of the biggest attacks ever, and for those who weren't here a little earlier, I pulled this from the COMEX myself. This is the report. On Friday, when silver hit $78.29, JP Morgan Securities covered a bunch of shorts here. So if you take the 633 and you minus the 147 from it, that's how many contracts of silver they covered. They're shorts. Totally disgusting. And you know what else happened Friday after all these emergencies? Filled bank information here from the FDIC. Metropolitan Capital Bank and Trust in Chicago, Illinois went bust. So we're going to go over here and we're going to look at some news and see what people are saying. It pays to listen. Thanks for listening. Oh, he's talking about cryptos. Let's see what else is going on here. I actually retweeted a few things earlier and put out some notes. Let's go over that stuff first. I thought this was funny. New silver investors experienced their first big attack by the bankers. Remember, if you've been in gold and silver market for a while, ladies and gentlemen, we've been attacked before and we've kept pushing and persevering. And here, Smart Silver Stacker, great content creator here on YouTube. You should check him out. But he does a lot of technical analysis, and he said, could get another down day tomorrow in silver. Going to be very interesting to see what happens when the Shanghai Gold Exchange opens, and we're going to be covering that here live. We're going to be covering that live in just a little bit when the Shanghai Futures Exchange starts to open. Remember, at 7 p.m., Tokyo starts to trade. So this is about the CME. That's the COMEX group. They rose margins again. So remember, at the beginning of the year, they rose it to a 9%. They changed it to 9% notional rolling margin rate, some call it a margin nuke. And then a couple days back, they rose the 9% to 11%. Well, they did it again on Friday or Thursday or Friday, and it takes effect tomorrow. So we're going to 15% margin hike or margin nuke. As we are on a green candle here on silver, red then green then red. We've got about 4 minutes and 50 seconds left on this candle. Ladies and gentlemen in chat, what do you think it's going to be, green or red? Are you team green or team red? Put it in chat. You can say team red and not be anti-silver. It's okay. It's just what you think it's going to be. What do you think, team green or team red? And a shout out to Doppel Dave for the $5 super chat saying, I'm 2,900 miles away from Cuba. That's 42,845 Walmarts. That was funny. Oh, and let's go ahead and close the poll. So the poll, it's in chat. 2,400 people voted. 48% of you said gap up. 22% of you said gap down. Bankers are big mad. 22% of you said something crazy. And guys, something did crazy happen. Something crazy happened. You saw when we opened, you saw none of the charts were moving for over a minute. Over a minute. None of the charts were moving. Totally crazy. Okay, we're here on the Oneida charts now. These are the best charts. There we go. And when gold happened again, there was a gap down there. A gap down of 74, 874 to 834. About 20, was that 74 to 34? $40 or so. As we are not seeing the attack subside here on gold and silver. But the real question of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is what is going to happen when the Shanghai Futures Exchange opens? That's the real question here. Whew. Yeah, the charts did not move for over a minute. And a bunch of you said something crazy was going to happen. So, okay. Oh, this is something I put out earlier with the lug. He has a $100,000 Mormon gold coin that someone found in his sock. So the moral of the story is check your sock drawers. And thank you, Silver Musician, for becoming a channel member. Remember, channel members, not only do you get cool custom channel member emojis, but you get access to the channel member only live streams in the war room. And remember, what happens in the war room stays in the war room. And remember, all these bags has between 1 and 7 ounces of silver. I'm giving all these away in my Mega Ga. I'm giving away over 22 ounces of silver now in the Mega Ga, some gold and some copper. So if you want to win it, you got to be subscribed. And I'm putting a link in chat right now for you to enter it. And a big shout out, I Hustle Harder, channel member for the $5 super chat. I picked up 5 ounces yesterday, now hold 5 kilos, told the wife if it goes to silver, I'll just turn it into a suit of armor to display. Woo! And guys, do you want to know why I'm still bullish on silver? Why I'm still bullish on gold, even with all these shenanigans, and why I've been stacking since 2015-ish, something like that? It's because the difference between the last 2 major cycles of silver. 1980 and 2011, we were in silver production surpluses. Now, 2026, we've been in a silver production deficit for more than 5 years. Every year we produce about 835 million ounces of silver, but we consume more than 1.2 billion. We hit peak mining production in 2016, and every year since then, the mining production has decreased 1 to 3%. Remember, silver, this stuff right here, is the most conductive metal out there. It's some of the best thermodynamic properties out there. It's the most reflective metal out there. It's literally antibacterial. And that's why I'm still so bullish on silver and gold, but more so silver, because literally none of the fundamentals have changed with why I started stacking this stuff and why I continue to. And remember, all throughout history, if you're here and you're finding this by accident, you're about to get woken up. All throughout history, bankers, governments, the financial experts told you to save your money in this stuff, stack in this stuff. It will be good for retirement. But here's the dirty secret. Every single paper fiat currency ever made, not backed by physical silver, not backed by physical gold, has literally always, every single time, gone to zero. And as I plop down this big fat stack of Vietnam dong here, I want to remind you that it got so bad in Zimbabwe that they literally printed $1 million notes, then they printed $1 billion notes, and they printed $1 trillion notes. And here's the disgusting thing. Here's one silver coin from Zimbabwe, from Venezuela, 5 Bolivar from 1936, 90% silver, and it's literally worth its weight in silver, about $70. But all this stuff right here is now worthless. That's why I stack physical silver, and that's why I've got diamond hands, diamond claws, and that's why I'm not going to get shook off. The question is, are you? And a big shout out to Bomber for gifting 5 International Stacker memberships. Those went to, one second here. Those went to Fart Squirrel, nice name. Kipopolitos, Crypto Mom, Todd Does It, and Microwave. You just got free channel member only memberships. Make sure you say thank you to Bomber. Woo! My Atosha piece is buried. I would have to find it. But silver's currently looking like it wants to push back here. We're on a brand new candle. It's currently green at 79.66 on silver. Gold is currently trading at 47.24. As we say, we're not going to take it. We're going to fight back. And guys, again, the name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 1,800 videos around the world. Not only do I live stream stuff like this, the markets, silver news, gold news, not only do I live stream this, I literally live stream our journeys around the world, and you guys tell me what to do. And it was not that long ago that we were at the Great Pyramids of Giza, and you all told me to literally ride a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel Cam, guys. Eshesam here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow, look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
That was Daisy the camel. That right there was Daisy the camel. And we're on a green candle here with gold as well. Green, red, green. It's fighting. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something we do on this channel that some scientists say works 90% of the time, all the time. It's known for turning a red candle green, or at least taking a bite out of it. It's called the baby gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was a massive lizard. Thought I might have nubs for a second there. And I retweeted this out earlier. Bay from China says, during the tumble on PM prices, how about the price of investment gold bars price in China's largest e-commerce platform, JD.com? The gold bar is equivalent to $5,720, and the silver bar is equivalent to $163.35, and that's why we are waiting with bated breath. Waiting here with bated breath to see what happens on the Shanghai Futures Exchange when silver opens tonight. Currently trading silver at 78.51 in the futures market after hours. So we're going to be covering this. We're going to be covering Shanghai. I will be also back in the morning at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the opening in New York, the day trading session. So we've got a lot of big news in silver happening now and coming up in the morning. And this is what I was talking about earlier on the stream. Silver Trade put this out as well. 613.33. JP Morgan closed its silver short position. Wow. Oh, and I wanted to thank you guys. I put this out, and January was a record-setting month for this channel. In just January, we added 10,000 subscribers, 1.9 million views, 101,000 likes. So please smash that like button. We got to beat it this month, and we're only 60 likes away from 1,500. 175,000 hours watched and 140 uploads. Thank you so much, everybody. And the bankers continue to push back here in the first 4 candles of silver trading and the first 4 candles of gold trading as well. Let's see what happens here as we watch this unfold. And Northampton West, thank you so much for the £2. Run a poll where we are. Okay, he wants me to run a poll. USA, Canada, UK, East. Okay, I'm going to run a poll. And guys, if you're in a country other than Canada or the United States, put it in chat. Let's see where you guys are all at. 1 second. 1 second here. I'm going to lump USA and Canada together. Okay, I'm putting a poll. Check that poll. I couldn't fit everybody. I covered most of the world. But definitely the whole world is not represented on that poll. So don't roast me in the comments. But I tried to make it so as many people could claim as possible. Gold silver ratio is almost back up to 60 to 1, 59.53 to 1. Who played the ratio? I wholeheartedly believe, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. I wholeheartedly believe that we will be going into the 30s to 1 in the not too distant future. So that's what I'm waiting for. But who already played it when we were down in the 40s? Let me know. Did we fill the last gap remaining? Let's check. Not yet. So guys, the thing about the crash that we just saw, more like the attack, and I did a video yesterday about that. Go watch that. Just go to my channel, click live streams and latest. And latest right here, the one from yesterday, I covered that extensively. What happened, what unfolded. But the good thing about it is we filled on this attack. We filled 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps. There's only one gap remaining that's gone unfilled that I found. And that's right here at 72.83 to 73.32. So do all gaps get filled? The rule is all gaps get filled. It's in reality, it's about 95% of them. Some don't, but it would not be a negative thing if we could bounce down here, fill that gap, and then push higher. That would definitely not be a negative thing. And if we can do that and push higher than just move sideways, I would be very happy if we could just move sideways and consolidate for at least a couple of minutes, preferably hours or even days. That would signal just building a strong formation to go even higher there. And let's look so far at the poll. 72% are from US, Canada, 1% South America, 20% Europe, 7% Middle East, Asia. And guys, I know I couldn't fit everyone on there. I'm sorry about that. If you're in Antarctica right now, boy, is my face red. Going back here to the news, and I put this tweet out earlier, breaking: the Golden State Mint shut down sales for the majority of precious metals over the weekend due to severe market volatility. What will happen when trading starts tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Well, we saw what happened, but look what Golden State Mint. It's a huge bullion dealer here in the United States, and I'm not sure if they do Canada as well or other parts of the world, but here's what they said. Due to severe market volatility, the sale of major precious metal products will be paused over the weekend during off market. So we're seeing stuff like this happen around the world. And here's a video I put out about Iraqi dinar. I helped someone, a viewer, get out of Iraqi dinar and get it all into silver. I helped them. They reached out and I helped them. And we did that when silver was like 49. So they're pretty happy right now. International Stacker. Okay, I'm unable to verify this, but if true, wow. So supposedly, and I found other tweets, but I couldn't find any actual proof to verify this is real. But if it is, so take it with a grain of salt. System failure or system message from 1730 GMT on Friday the 3rd of January. That was when we were getting attacked by the bankers.
We're
We were getting attacked. We observed an abnormal market move in silver. All orders executed at or around this time must be considered indicative and may be amended. Further updates to follow. Wow. Again, I cannot confirm if that it's accurate, but if it is, oh my gosh. And TSCD in chat saying, how much does it cost to ship 1 ton of silver by sea from London to the US to China? How much premium? I mean, it would have to be big governmental agencies doing that to really cut the cost down. But I mean, you could get a COMEX box. So I lived and worked overseas and for nearly 10 years, guys, as mostly in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And I know back then people could get a COMEX box on a cargo ship and ship all their stuff back for about $8,000 US. So that was the price for an entire COMEX box back then. So I'm not sure how to answer your question in the context today, but that's a little bit more context for you. As Investor Turf said, JP Morgan's being accused by multiple parties of manipulating silver market. The bank has previously been penalized $920 million, and that was in 2020, by the way, by the DOJ and the Commodities Futures Trading, blah, 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 for manipulating gold and silver prices between 2008 and 2016. That case involved hundreds of thousands of spoofing, and we'll talk about spoofing here in a second. Orders, large deceptive orders placed to move the prices quickly, then canceled. Several JP Morgan traders were criminally convicted and actually went to prison, and that's right. So what does it mean to spoof? First off, you've got to have a lot of money to do this. And say if I was to put in like a 50 million sell order for 70, and I put that in, the algorithm's going to start to look at that, and depending what other people are doing, it might start to sell off and move and cover positions thinking that a big crash is coming. But before it ever hits that price, they would cancel the order. So spoofing is putting a big order either up or down. Shocker for silver and gold, it's mostly down. and then canceling it so it never executes, but it moves the market when you're doing it with millions and billions of dollars. And shout out to Reckless Metals, guys. Reckless in the metals in the chat is saying diamond claws. And as a matter of fact, we're talking about free silver. And if you guys, if you just came in, you don't know, I'm giving away now, it's over 25 ounces of silver. I'm just going to say it. So I'm giving away over 25 ounces of silver. I'm giving some gold and some copper. But I want to show you something that Reckless Metals, they're one of the coolest companies in terms of poured silver out there. They are sending me something in the mail. They're sending me, I believe, 3 of these to give away to you. So let me show you guys. This is from Reckless Metals. And I'm going to give them away on the upcoming Mega Gaw. You've got to be subscribed to win it. But these are the International Stacker. That's a crab skeleton. It's a giant Rolo. So I'm going to be giving away those soon on the Mega Giveaway. Who wants one? Put Rolo in chat if you want to win one. Let's see who wants them, Reckless. And I happen to have another piece of Reckless, his silver here. I picked this up at the Amarillo local coin shop with Brett, I believe, from Stout Gold. So you guys saw me pick that up on video. That's Reckless. Who wants it? Wow, and ladies and gentlemen, silver is pushing back up to $81.55 and climbing with silver. Gold is back up to $47.40. It looks like the baby Gator may have worked after all, ladies and gentlemen. And we are less than an hour. No, I see 6 or 7:30. We've got a little bit of time here until the Shanghai Futures Exchange starts trading, but we've got 33 minutes until Tokyo starts to trade silver. What's going to happen in 33 minutes when Tokyo starts to trade? That's a question. And look at this, guys. Look at this right here. Let me fix this. Bam, bam, bam. Look at this right here. So Mario, he's huge on X. 19 billion gone. A Chinese gold trading scheme blows up in their faces. Trust us with your gold investment platform. Just froze a staggering 19 billion in customer assets, locking users out of both withdrawals and physical delivery. Their solution, a weak offer to pay 20% back maybe someday. Investors are furious. Guys, look what I said here. I said, think about all the different schemes, markets around the world where people think they own gold and silver and they really don't. Wow. Remember, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. And Rashad here, one of our favorite technical analysts on X, is saying, over the past 2 years of gold bull run, every correction lasted 2 to 3 weeks with the 10 to 11% drawdown. However, the most recent correction as of January 29, 2026 on a 2-day produced 16% as gold is approaching to a parabolic move. It is going to become a more and more disorderly. I personally expect gold price to nearly double from present levels until the end of the year 2026. Guys, again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but ladies and gentlemen, literally nothing's changed. The fundamentals for silver, why we all got it into the first place, has not changed. Has not. If you can't whip out your dong, whip out your Rolo, says remote viewer. And what remote viewer is talking about is when I show you guys about this evil paper fiat currency, I've got a big fat stack here from Vietnam. These are all Vietnam dong. You see that? So that is what remote reviewer is talking about. But guys, on this channel, what we do, besides giving it away to you, I stack physical silver, I stack physical gold. So yeah, if you want to enter the giveaway, I'll put the link in chat. You got to be subscribed, so make sure you do that. As silver's pushing back, saying we're not going to take it. I don't think, honestly, folks, I don't think any of us are going to take it. As a matter of fact, breaking news, as silver starts to rise again after this massive attack, I've got a live feed coming in right now from the COMEX.
Run.
Poor Mortimer. Now, I have a feeling in chat some of you might be looking for love. And recently, this video here, I was in Poland at the Germanium Mint. Germanium Mint makes some of the coolest silver and gold out there. And I went deep into the Germanium Mint, and I met a girl. She's Polish. She is looking for a significant other. She's looking for a suitor in chat. So if you're a suitor, get your best pickup line ready for Viola.
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. She handles silver, gold, and copper on a daily basis. And she's looking for a suitor, preferably a stacker. And Beamer, thank you so much for that super sticker. I really appreciate it. Who's got a pickup line for Viola? Who's looking? So silver currently trading at $78.98. Gold, we're currently trading at $4,720. We're waiting for the Shanghai Futures Exchange to open. Remember, it closed at $109.31 equivalent. And ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. We just broke 60,000. Guys, we literally just broke 60,000 subscribers and now we're at 60,228. Thank you so much. Do you have a burnt out motor, says the internet, because you're smoking? Ooh, that's a good one. Why weren't the triggers for silver triggered? It's totally scandalous. I don't know why they weren't triggered. I have the same question. Evidently, the big bankers only trigger the circuit breakers on the way up and not the way down. Guys, you know what time it is. We just passed it. So it's time, ladies and gentlemen, everyone who's new here, when we hit a new subscriber milestone, every 100 subscribers, we do something called the Big Show. And some say you haven't lived unless you've seen the Big Show. Thank you so much.
Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship.
Thank you so much.
Finalists from all across the United
Four
States
time.
competing for the title of America's best
Four
aerobic
time.
athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal
Four
Light
time.
National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 4-time Crystal Light champion, over 1,800 videos around the world, and we just broke 60,200 subscribers. And soon I'm giving away about 25 ounces of silver, some gold, and some copper. And you got to be subscribed anyway to win that. So I'm dropping that link in chat right now. Enter my Mega Ga.
Mega!
I want you guys to literally take my gold and silver and copper away from me. The Ga Goblin's going to give it to you. But don't forget, if you win something from the Ga Goblin, you're going to have to pay your Ga tax. I'm just saying, everyone's looking for their cut these days. We're in crazy times. And guys, silver currently is trading at $80.51. Gold is on a little bit of an uptrend to back here a little bit, a little tiny one, $4,705.55. But we're basically right now like Twisted Sister saying, we're not going to take it, and we're pushing back against the big bankers. Now, Rashad's saying, I expect silver metals jump higher on the opening. I doubt silver stays down to present levels too long. He's talking about the opening tomorrow morning. So remember, tomorrow morning I will be streaming live as well at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's why you got to make sure you're subscribed with the notifications on. But he's expecting it to move higher in the morning. But ladies and gentlemen, are we going to continue to push back and move even higher tonight? Whoa! Channel members, we're starting a formation here. This formation is rarely seen, but we do track it here on this channel. It's called the DTB. It's a name I don't dare to say out loud, and when I do say it, I only say it on low breath. The Devil's Teabag. So we might have that formation forming here. We'll see what happens. And remote viewers reporting from Canada, silver is at $109.95 Canadian currently, and gold's at $6,459 Canadian. Thank you, remote viewer, for that Canadian update. And no joke, guys, one of the subscribers, one of the crustaceans from Canada one time, and this was back when I come back from Saudi Arabia to visit the United States, he sent me bacon from Canada, because in the Middle East, predominantly Saudi Arabia, bacon is illegal. I literally know people who got arrested for trying to smuggle packets of bacon, that Hickory Farm, from Dubai into Saudi Arabia. They got caught. So anyways, he knew that. And what he did is he overnighted on dry ice actual Canadian bacon to me. So I got it. I ate it. And boy, was it delicious. Okay, let's go back here. What do you think happens Monday morning? I'm asking y'all, gap up or gap down? Because Rashad, one of our favorite technical analysts, said Engineered takedown of gold and silver over the passing week was purely artificial. In the past 2 to 3 days, nothing economically or geopolitically happened that could have resulted in precious metals collapse to such extent. It was purely unjustified, rigged price action. Totally agree. We all know it won't last long before everyone realizes and jumps back in. So metals could gap up on Monday, the same way they collapsed on last Friday. Going to be an interesting day. Can't wait to see it. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for every time you like my channel. There's a like a video, share a stream. There is a famous American war hero from the Revolutionary War called Paul Revere, and he rode around and warned the British were coming. If all my British colleagues in the chat, I'm sorry. It wasn't you. I'm sorry. But he rode the streets and told everyone the British was coming. So every time you guys share a gold and silver video, whether it's mine or someone else's, every time you like a video, like a stream, leave a comment, you are literally like the gold and silver Paul Revere riding the streets of the internet, warning of the big banker's plan and how people can prepare. Woo! And Rashad also says, get your popcorn because Monday is going to be a hell of a day for the precious metals. I highly doubt that prices remain at the present levels for too long with no sellers left. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. And he also said here, silver's 45-year breakout could not end in 2 months. The move is just starting. Recent sell-off is a desperate act to contain silver's move, but it is going to backfire. Silver is just warming up, says Rashad. And this right here is the 45-year cup and handle. Oh, good point. Majin in chat said that that is true. Paul Revere was also a silversmith, guys. Did you know that? Wow. So Paul Revere was a stacker too. 1980 to 2011. This is a 45-year cup and handle. And this is the breakout. And when you have a 45-year cup and handle, what Rashad is saying is that it doesn't end in just 2 months. Usually it's a multi-year thing. So we're going to see what you guys are tweeting. FFS. I'm not sure what that stands for. Somebody translate for me. International Stacker Diamond Claws says, Will, look at this. Who in chat has Diamond Claws? Who's got it?
Diamond Claws.
And a big shout out to all the Diamond Claws members on the chat. Really appreciate you on the channel. And again, all the new channel members, thank you so much. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Remember, channel members get access to the member-only live streams I do sometimes here on YouTube in the War Room. And what happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. So we're going to retweet that out. I bought silver under 14 an ounce. Edward saying, online dealer, you can place an order, but they might take 2 months to deliver. That fair. Totally fair. International Stacker fully, partially suspended halting. Okay. So these entities either partially or fully suspended silver sills and halting. So let's see. Bullion by Post, Gold Co., Beard & Co., Perth Mint, Royal Canadian Mint, U.S. Mint, Golden State Mint, APMEX, PMEX, Ainsley Bullion, Metalor, Elemental, Austrian Mint, Oneida. Wow. Wow. Thank you for that, Silver Surveyor. And thank you so much to Vegas Stacker, $7.77 super chat saying, stacking is a marathon, not a sprint. Sit back, relax, and keep on stacking. Well said, Vegas. Especially as we push back here, guys. We're about to get the DTB fully formed here. Gold's pushing back as well in the Shanghai Futures Exchange. What's going to happen? It's going to be interesting to see if we could push back here, go higher, leading into the Shanghai Futures Exchange. And guys, we are just 6 subscribers away from 60,000 to 300. Thank you so much. You got to be subscribed anyway to enter my mega giveaway. I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, some gold, and copper. I'm putting the link in chat right now. You got to be subscribed. So you might as well subscribe, see a big show, win some silver, and some gold. Let's go back down here. Looking like $40 target. Good for buying older stackers like me. DS3. You never know what's going to happen, but if it goes any lower, remember, it's just a blessing. It's a blessing from the bankers to add more, lower that dollar cost average. However, I made this video about 4 weeks ago, Silver Shortage 2026, why physical prices will explode no matter what paper says. At a certain point, we will see the physical price, if this keeps up, decouple or detach from the paper price. We'll see it. We'll see it. Not everything stays in the war room. I brought home crabs from the last war room. Ow! Well, the mantra of the war room is what happens in the war room stays in the war room, and clothing is not an option. But Rob says he took back crabs from the war room. Were you wearing clothes, Rob, or did you break that rule? Because if you broke it, that was your own doing. Let's go down here more. This is crazy. 110% soon, says Cosmo. COMEX was down to 78 before opening, says Keith. Is live right now, and it's mega. Thank you so much, Colts. Catch IS live on YouTube. Thank you, what girl? Appreciate it. Or what curl? What curl? International Stacker, we had more fun with this than we expected. Good luck on a great show. Thank you. Oh, whoa. This is a video entry. I'm gonna have to come back later and watch it. I can't play videos on stream, predominantly because the sound. Thank you so much, GDFW, for putting that out. And International Stacker Perth Mint pricing as of 6:34 a.m. Thank you so much for that. Wow. Let's go back here to the charts and see what's happening. We have clawed our way back up here to 81.30 on silver and 4,773 on gold. Guys, what's going to happen? Oh my gosh, we did it. Guys, we did it again. We did it again. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to update it. If it goes up, we're doing the big show. Look at this. 60,300. Thank you so much. It's time for the big show.
Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship featuring regional finalists from all across the United States.
Thank you so much.
For the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987
Four-time
National Aerobic
Four
Champion.
times.
Introducing the four-time
Four-time
Crystal Light champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, four-time Crystal Light champion, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Over 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. And remember, I'm giving away like 25 ounces of silver, some gold, and some copper soon. I'm putting the link in chat. You got to be subscribed to enter. It's the mega giveaway. Who's taking my silver and gold? Who wants it? That is the question. Who wants it? Wow. Let's go back over here to X. Well, like first, it's like, okay. So 81.29 silver and 4,776 gold. And again, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, we're going to be waiting for that to happen. But guys, wait, is it 7 or 7:30? Hold up. Tokyo's going to start trading at 7, I believe. Let me make sure. Tokyo, I think it's 7. 1 second. I'm pretty sure it's 7. Yeah, 7 p.m. So Tokyo is going to start trading here in a little bit. Just 17 minutes. So what's going to happen when Tokyo starts trading? That's a question. But once Tokyo opens up, and a little bit from then, is when we're going to go here to the Shanghai Futures Exchange and really start talking about this and watching it with bated breath. But again, 4,000 people on the live stream. Thank you so much. And guys, we're only 95 likes away from 2,000. I know we could do that. And thank you, Daniel Whitley, so much for the $2 New Zealand, saying hopefully Japan pulls its weight today. Let's see what Japan can do with silver. Wow, someone's saying in Hong Kong, silver's currently 149.57. Whoa. Gold to silver ratio sitting at 58.45 to 1. Woo. Crawford says, I think I'm a natural born conspiracy theory guy. If you knew ahead, the end of the month would dump, then why bother buying up mine stocks? They lagged it same. Now price may be rational in Eastern. Yeah, we'll see what happens. That's the danger, guys, for the bankers here in the West. That's the danger if they smash this down too low and you have such a huge premium. So even at this market that closed at 109.31 Shanghai Futures Exchange, so 109, silver's currently at 81. That is almost a $30 premium per ounce. So if they let that stay high for too long, we'll literally just see a Hoover effect. Physical silver leaving the West, going to the East. And if you go to my channel, click videos latest, I literally did that video here saying $200 silver is real. China's hoarding silver, here's why. And look at the thumbnail. It's literally a vacuum from China sucking up the silver. Look at that. So go check out that video. I think you guys will like it. And also in chat, Lafferty, channel member, thank you for the support, saying, when will the third Code code word be released? This week. This week, there's going to be 2 more code words released for the Mega GA giveaway. I'm putting the link in chat. You got to be subscribed to enter. But this week will be the last 2 coming up. Whew. Okay. So we're going to go back here. The fact the U.S. is still allowing flow of physical silver is our greatest geopolitical adversary is insane. Yeah, it is insane, Florida Man Racer. That is pretty crazy. All eyes on silver, says Nostra, House of Gold. You're about to walk into the greatest year of your life. Gold, silver, and miners, says Gold, silver, and miners, says Silver Santa. Okay. The silver market is opened. Look at guys. The silver market is opened. Oh, no. This was a scene from, was this Saving Private Ryan? Good movie. Let's kick off another bank buster week, says Make Gold Great. It required only 266 contracts traded to move the silver price lower by nearly $2.50 an ounce. Wow. Monaco64, a great creator on YouTube. Check him out. He says the COMEX's nickname isn't Crimax for nothing. Wow. Yeah, Monaco's great, guys. Check out his channel. Great creator here. He's got like 100,000 subs. Absolutely killing it. And Sublime Mad Dog says to check out X. You posted something. Diamond Claw, she's getting it closer. Look at this, guys. Mandela watching live. This is the DTB formation. The cat's getting closer with diamond claws. She seems to be attracted to the green candles. Whoa. Whoa. She is locked in. I'm assuming the cat's a she. If you need me to correct the gender, just let me know. Whoa! Is this mega enough? Look what Sublime Mad Dog made.
Is this mega enough?
Was that really loud for you guys? That was ungodly loud for me. Wow. That was ungodly loud for me. Wow. Just added 3 of these to my mega giveaway. Whew. That's sick. Good job, Sublime. Let's go back here. And Chaos channel member saying, haven't dug into my fancy charts yet. Tend to just watch Kitco. Can you advise what ticks represent under the volume for EA candle? What the ticks represent under the volume for each candle. I'm looking at what you're looking at. The ticks. I'm not sure what you're asking about. So this is the volume down here. This is the total volume that trades. Okay. And then these are the candles here. And this line is just like, it shows where the candle finished, like where it's at currently. So if the candle finished here, it would work its way up and leave that little nubbin. Whew. Let's go here. Okay, 1 second here, 1 second here. Let me fix something. Okay, we got that going in there. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm just fixing something real quick. Cool. Wow. And we're only 21 likes away from 2,000. I know we can do that. Top left of your screen, volume ticks. Oh. That's just the way it's looking at the volume. That's what it's measuring it in. That's just what it's measuring it in. And you see here as I move around my cursor, it shows you like what's going on. See that? See how the numbers change? So that's based on where my cursor's at, but that's just the measurement. It is not a blood-sucking animal. But look at this, guys. We went through. This was a previous gap that got filled on this attack. It was back here somewhere, but that was the previous gap that got filled there. And we've got 9 minutes and 30 seconds until Tokyo starts to trade, guys. What's going to happen when Tokyo starts to trade? What do you guys think? What's going to happen when Tokyo starts to trade? And don't forget to subscribe, guys. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than Walmart. 4-time Crystal Light champion, 1,800 videos around the world. And I'm giving away over 25 ounces of silver and gold soon. You got to be subscribed. I'm putting the link in chat right now for you to enter. Don't miss it. Woo. Yeah, there's one more gap to fill down here. Lowell IC is saying 116 Australian dollars right now. I paid 154 per ounce for 5-ounce bars. That's why it's dropping. Don't worry, LOL IC. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but you're going to be really happy someday you did that. Guys, back when I got this bar here at Spot price was like $17, okay? But back then, I bought this, and then Spot dropped like a 50 cents or 25 cents, and I was like, I lost so much on that silver. I'm underwater, but I'm in it for the long term. And what at the time seemed like a massive drop on it when I bought this for like $17 an ounce. At now, what are we, 80-something an ounce? All of a sudden, like, these $10 swings don't matter much anymore when you put it in that perspective. So those people buying now, you very well could be just or have bought recently, you could very well be in the same situation where you're like, oh no, I lost so much on that. But where it ends up going, here's what I'll say. I'm in it for the long term. I'm still stacking. None of the fundamentals have changed. I'm pushing. I'm adding more when I can. I'm being responsible. But if you're in it for the long term, for me, it's a no-brainer. 5-year plus deficit. Everything needs silver. It's only going to increase the demand. But if you're trying to buy silver and flip it in a couple days or weeks, or gold, you could be in for a world of hurt. Silver gold's not a physical, is not a short-term play. It's a medium to longer-term play. Again, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet. But we're pushing higher here, guys, and we're almost gonna we're pushing towards above where we gapped down to. See, it is showing it as a gap down now. Okay. So 82.22 is where we started after the gap down here. And see, once I went back to Oneida chart, it showed it. That's why I like Oneida. See what we can do here, there. In gold, we're pushing, and we had a gap down there as well, too. You can see what happened. And this is what we're waiting for with bated breath, guys, the Shanghai Futures Exchange. What's going to happen when this opens? I'm going to ask you guys right now. Is it going to gap up? Or is it going to gap down? Are you guys team green? Let me change this to green. Are you guys team green or team red? Let me know right now in chat if you're team green or team red for when the Shanghai Futures Exchange opens up. What do you think is going to happen there? Yes, that's right. You don't actually lose anything till you sell it. And I'm not selling, says LOLIC. Who in chat has diamond claws?
Diamond claws.
Who's got them? And wow, local trash golfer channel member, thank you for the support, says, my LCS, which stands for local coin shop, sold out today. I was able to get 4 ounces at $85 a pop. No premium on Spot. Nice. What was it, local trash? What kind of silver did you get there? And thank you so much, guys. We're only 30 likes away from 2,100. I know we can do that. Thank you so much for the support. Elon just asked FCC permission to put 1 million AI satellites in orbit. That's a lot of solar panels needing a lot of silver, by the way. Wow. Wow, Bjorn. And not just solar panels. Remember, silver is the best conductor of electricity. Any high consequence item that uses electricity is going to need it, especially like satellites, things in orbit. Defense sector. Remember, missiles literally have ounces of silver in them. Lafferty saying, when you release the 3rd code for the Mega God, when will I? This week, coming this week. 2 ounces of silver eagles and 2 buffaloes. Wow. Good job, local trash. Very good. So we'll have this coming up soon here, guys. And remember, if you're team green, you think the Shanghai Futures Exchange is going to gap up. If you're Team Red, you think it's going to gap down. And you can be Team Red on this channel without being anti-silver. It's fine. You can be anti-silver. That's fine too. But if you say you think it's going to be red, it doesn't mean you hate silver. It just means you think that's what's going to happen. Okay, let's go down here. Whoa. Look at this. Guys, I need this. It's an ancient crab coin. If I was to get one of these, I think I might take my true form. I'm going to have to look that up. Wow, very cool. That's a cool coin. I have to look that puppy up. Want this, says Herbal. Crush it, says Kaleem. Agreed, says Claire. Thank you so much, Doctor, for putting that out there. Okay, let's go back here. Let's get some late breaking silver news. Sublime Mad Dog tweeting this out. Guys, do we need a baby gator? Now, there's something we do on this channel, guys, that works. Some scientists say it works 90% of the time, every time. And it is called the baby gator. I was live streaming to y'all on a trip when I was in Boca Raton, Florida. And you all told me to try to call a gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Like, I was making the noise, like joking. You guys trained me live on air. And a giant iguana jumped in that bush. It like literally gave me a jolt of adrenaline I've not felt since the 90s. And I thought for 1 second I actually summoned an alligator. YY Buckley, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. You are mega for sure. And let's see here. I might have missed a few earlier. 1 second. Let's see. Okay, here's some super chats I missed earlier when things were going crazy. Jalen saying, witness global financial power shift in real time. Thank you so much for that super chat. Missed a super sticker by Doppler Dave. Thank you so much. Interpol with the £2 saying up, down, cheaper stacking win. Love it. Yeah, the market goes down. That's a blessing in disguise. Oh, and then Doppler Dave hit me with a super chat saying, shout out, Zach. Thank you so much, Zach. Appreciate you. Appreciate it, guys. Guys, every time you become a channel member, gift channel memberships, do a super chat, super stickers, it helps the channel out a lot. Helps me do what I do. Travel the world doing gold and silver adventures and giving back to y'all. But you can support the channel for free. All you got to do is like a video, like a stream, share a stream. And guys, we are just we are just 4 subscribers away from the next big show. So if you want to see a big show, you got to subscribe to get us to 60,400. And I'm doing a giveaway soon. I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, some gold and copper. I'm putting the link in chat right now. It's called my Mega for you to enter.
Mega!
You got to be subscribed for that. So you might as well subscribe, see a big show, and maybe win some free silver. What you know about that? Is the silver market broken? Not. Oh, yeah. So, guys, for those of you who missed it, when the silver market opened for over a minute, it didn't move. On my live stream, we watched the charts not move until after 6. I'm going to tag the COMEX to explain. Server overheated. I pledge 5 fans. I pledge 5 fans to help with future cooling issues to coincide with silver's next move higher. You guys go retweet that one. On my live stream, we will watch the charts not move up until after 6:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is the COMEX I tagged. COMEX, care to explain? Server overheated. I pledge 5 fans. Here we go. Fans to help with future cooling issues to coincide with silver's next move higher. You guys, go retweet that. That is funny. Thank you so much, Clink Master, for the $2 super sticker. That little guy running. That guy's cool. Thank you so much for that. And thank you to Da Dog says for the $2 super chat saying, Wolf. Thank you. How funny was that tweet? I literally just tweeted that to the COMEX. Hopefully they don't come after me. They're powerful people. Silver drops as much as 5.9%, extending record plunge. I mean, silver dropped, but is that 5.9%? I don't think so. Let's see. Is that a 5.9% move? See, that's saying 8.3%. I don't think that's accurate. I just don't. I'll have to like actually do it with math later. But that does not look like 8% or 5. Was that 5%? Oh, guys, alert, alert. Tokyo has started trading. This is the first candle right here with Tokyo trading, and it's currently a green candle. So Tokyo just started trading about a minute and 30 seconds ago. Close to 9% drop. Thank you, Ravenheart. I don't dare do math live besides stuff I could do in my head. I just get smacked down every time. My face turns red. You guys laugh at me. All 4,000 of you, thank you so much for everyone being here. I had a date with Viola, but she stood me up. Whoa.
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. She's different for sure. That Viola's different for sure. And we got a pretty big green candle here on gold. We got a little one picking up here on silver. And we're trying to break decisively above 82.22. That's where we gapped it down to. So that's what we're working to push higher above here. And thank you so much, everyone, for the support. We got over 4,000 people on the stream. We're just a handful of likes away from 2,300. So keep hitting that like button. We're getting close there. Viola spooked that owl. I know she did. And we're waiting here for the Shanghai Futures Exchange to open. Again, are you team green or are you team red? Do you think we're gapping up and going higher on open? Do you think we're gapping down and going, did I say up and high? Up and higher or down and lower? I think I said the opposite. And I'm pretty sure we're going to gap. Whichever way we go, I'm pretty confident it's going to be a gap. So are you guys team green or team red? Let me know right now in the chat. And thank you, Dog Says, for becoming a channel member as a Crab Cadet. Channel members, check out your new custom channel member emojis. And remember, channel members get access to the War Room. Channel member only live streams here on YouTube. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. And again, a big shout out to all the Diamond Claws members. You are all mega. Who in chat has Diamond Claws? Who's got them?
Diamond claws.
Okay, we're breaking above that. We broke above that line here. Let's see if we can move decisively above it. We've pierced it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Little nubbins. I call them little nubbins or gophers. See, they pop their little head above and they're like, no. This one's like Leroy. No. So we'll see if we can push higher here with this green candle. We got a minute left on this candle. Let's see what we could do here. If we could break decisively above that, we should move higher here to the next resistance level. So let me put in some targets for us. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. So after we break through there, okay, it looks like we may be. Let's see. After we break through this line decisively, 82.22, the next target we're moving here to is 83.72. Okay. Looks like we're going to push. Okay, we've decisively taken that out. Let's see if we can keep pushing higher here. This candle's got 25 more seconds to go. 82.71 currently trading at. We're looking for it to push a little higher here, and if it does, to make the move to the next mark here. Our next target's $83.72. And we're waiting with bated breath for the Shanghai Futures Exchange to open. So that's going to be the next big show here, is both silver and gold are pushing higher. Let me change that to blue. Okay. Florida man saying, fun fact, the UN is saying they face imminent financial collapse in July if partner countries don't pay. Think part of the manipulation is governments creating funds to pay up. Maybe. Maybe, Florida man. Let's go back here and look at some more news. Warren Buffett's surprising investing performance. Silver, not gold. The Oracle of Omaha's decades-old playbook on precious metals still matters for your portfolio. Wow. Silver, not gold. For the street out as well. The coming week will be volatile, says Peter Spina, for silver prices. Friday was like an earthquake of volatility, and this week will be strong aftershocks. Another CME, that's COMEX, margin rate increase for Monday, that's tomorrow, not adding to margin stresses. Low to mid 70s remain strong downside support with the low to mid 90s. Then up towards 100, the first major resistance. Buckle up. And thank you so much, Tawanda to AZ. Thank you so much for becoming a Diamond Claws member. Wow. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Again, thank you again to all the Diamond Claws members in chat. And remember, channel members get access to the War Room. That's member-only live streams here on YouTube. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room, and clothing is not optional. And Bitcoin looks like it's down. Let me check the live chart here. Bitcoin is down to 76.6. Ouch. This is crazy. The margin requirement on Robinhood app to buy one silver futures contracts now $95,000. Wow. Guys, again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet, but for the love of God, do not get leveraged. Do not get leveraged in silver derivatives. Like if you want to play silver mining stocks or silver like ETFs, okay. But for the love of God, do not get leveraged. They will smash you and destroy your bloodline in seconds and not even blink an eye. Don't get leveraged. Trade responsibly. Don't overextend yourselves. Remember, silver and gold. Silver and gold is a longer term play, midterm to long term. It's not a short term play, so be careful. Brian is saying, question, does Asian trading directly or indirectly affect what we see on your chart? So on this chart, it's an indirect. It indirectly affects it. Oh, and guys, we took out the next target. Let's see if we can break decisively through it again, but that's pretty bullish. We did take out the target of 83.72. Right here is the Shanghai Futures Exchange. So when this starts trading, it is on its own chart. It will not be on the US COMEX via the Globex chart, okay? However, in normal times, the premium difference between Shanghai and us in the West is about 50 cents, maybe $1 on wild days, but about 50 cents. The danger about having it where it closed at 109.31 and we're currently trading at 83.75 in the US. The danger of that is called arbitrage. So what do I say? 83. So let's just say 84. So that's 5. So that's 15, 16, 16. Wow. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25. $25 premium. So if there's too large of a premium on the Shanghai Futures Exchange to here, you'll see physical silver drain from the West and go to the East and get vacuumed up. It's a geopolitical risk. Remember, the United States just made silver strategic metal. The memo came out. It was not that long ago we actually stacked physical silver in this country. This was minted from that stack from the U.S. strategic stockpile. Look at this guy from 1981. So with that memo, now it's designated a critical mineral here in the United States, and $2 billion was approved by Congress. About the only thing they could agree on recently was getting more money to stack critical minerals, and silver is one of those critical minerals. So literally the United States government stacking it. Federal banks are literally stacking gold. Some are stacking silver. All why people are telling you, it's a thing of the past. It's antiquated. Get out. Like the big banks are like, we'll stack it. And everyone else is like, it's stupid. I don't know, guys. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm stacking. Our next target here to take out is going to be $85. We're going back towards $85. That's going to be our next target to take out here. See if we can do it. Silver's starting to push back. Daniel Whitley with the $2 New Zealand saying that China will eat up this arbitrage up and away. Yeah. Probably people here going to our coin shops, buying it for the cheap, putting it in a COMEX box and shipping it back overseas. Wow, and gold's pushing higher too. Here we go. Our next target here for gold is going to be here. 83.33, and then this will be our next target. And then this here will be our next target. And we're going to go ahead and turn that one blue. Okay. We're pushing. Tokyo started trading, remember, 10 minutes ago, 11 minutes ago, and we're moving higher. 85 is our next target here. Let's see what our next significant. That'd be significant. Go to there. Yep. See what we could do here. Who's excited? You're crushing it. Keep up the hard work, says Pause Spare Time. Hey, thank you so much, Pause Spare Time. Guys, he's a YouTuber. Check out Pause Spare Time. YouTube content creator. And guys, we just broke on this stream 60,400. I forgot to update it. 60,400. I think that... Wait, do I owe you guys a big show, or is the next big show at 60,500? I'm confused. Do I owe you guys a big show, or is the next one 60,500? I lost track. Okay, we just took out the next target here. We just took out the next target here. 85's taken out. Our next target here. Our next target here is going to be 85.65. And guys, for just joining, the name's International Stacker, 4-time Crystallite Champion of the world. 1,800 videos around the world in gold and silver adventures. We're just in Poland. We're just in Prague. I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, some gold and copper in this video here. I'm going to drop the link in chat. I'm dropping the link in chat right now. You got to be subscribed to enter. But click that link and win some silver and gold. And when we hit 60,500, we're not far away from that. When we hit 60,500, we will be doing a big show. So subscribe, see a big show, and maybe win some silver and gold. The mega should be mega-er.
Mega!
Guys, we just actually added 3 premium ounces of silver to the giveaway. Do you guys want to see the 3 premium ounces that were added? Put free in chat if you want to see it. And then I got something else to show you guys. As silver's pumping here, it's pushing. It's clawing its way back from the mud. Kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Predator movie. Okay. So here's the situation I got. The 21.8 ounces of silver I'm giving away does not include this. This is some 50% silver from London, Britain, and 92.5% silver. Channel member Philip sent that to here to give away to you guys in the Mega Goss. So these are from England. So that's going to be added to the giveaway. And then Reckless Metals, guys, he made this custom skeleton crab. It's an International Stacker Rolo. You can't see, but it's super thick. He's sending me 3 of these to add to the Mega Ga. So that Mega Ga is short for giveaway, by the way. Giving away some of my silver, gold, and copper. But that Mega Ga just did get Mega-er. Who's excited for it? Who's excited? Be your own mint, be your own bank. And guys, we just took out the next target. Wait. No, that's the same target. Okay, I've got to change this a different color as we go. I'll change it to violet. Violet, you're turning violet. There we go. Okay, we're about to take out our next target here. 85.65 is our next target. And that's significant. That's significant if we hit that, because we closed, we'll be above where we closed. We're already above where we closed, actually, by $1. So this is a significant push right here. Wow. Wow.
One stacker on a journey
To find
silver.
International Stacker.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we're pushing. Okay, we just took out the next target. We just took out our next target. 85.65. Boom goes the dynamite. You are done. We're turning that blue bar violet, and we're going for our next target here. Our next target is $86.53. $86.53. That's our next target here. Wow. And gold. Gold took out our target. Gold took it out. We're moving to our next target now for gold. Gold, our next target is 48.75. 48.75. We just took out the next target. Here we go, guys. Silver is mad. It is hungry. And it is ready to rumble. Okay, I'm going to pick some more targets here. Give me a second. Okay. We'll do one there. Okay, but I need to turn it blue. Okay, we'll do a target there. And we'll do one right at 90. So what these orange lines are, guys, this was a gap that we filled. That was a gap that we filled right there. So we'll see what we could do here as we're pushing higher. Look at that. Wow, 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 wow. How does the sound, guys? Is the music good, or are my vocals good? I have a slight buzz in my headphones, but I think it's my headphones. Is the sound good? Put good in chat if the sound's good. We got 4,000 of you in here. We're only about 80 likes away from 2,400. I know we can do it. Just keep smashing it. And we're only... Wow. We're only 42 subscribers away from the next big show. Only 42 away from the next big show. That's crazy. Okay, remember, we're waiting for the Shanghai Futures Exchange here to open. It opens in under an hour. 58 minutes this opens. Who's staying to watch it open? Are you with me? If you're with me, put staying in chat. Are you staying here, and are you Team Green? If you're staying, put staying and put what team you're on. Team Green or Team Red? Are we gapping up or gapping down? Silver to gold ratio is dropping once again, 56.72 to 1. And let's look at what news is breaking here. Second here. Vanessa's saying, Dr. Vanessa's saying diamond claws. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, MC Babe, for becoming a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. I think I want $30 silver back. Me too. I need more. Guys, if for one day we could have $30 silver, oh my gosh. I may sell a kidney for that one. She is locked. Another Krabby. Whoa, these crab coins. I'm going to have to check them out. Thank you, Mr. Happy Stacker 69. Huge bid ass spread, Alex is saying. I blizz my silver as I is betting against the debt. That's Ali G. That's funny. Okay, let's go here. Let's look at the news. Let's look at the news. Man, we're pushing towards our next target here on silver, guys. Okay, I'm not going to tell you to buckle up yet. I'm not going to tell you to buckle up yet, but I need you to put your trade tables in an upright position. Please put your trade tables in an upright position. Gold is pushing towards our next target. It's currently at 8,000. No, sorry, 4,000. That was prophetic. That was prophetic. 8,000. 4,872. We're about to take out our next target here on gold. Let's see what we can do here. Hold up. Wow. Thank you, Lang, for subscribing. And guys, we're only 25 subscribers away from 60,500 in the next big show. I know we can do it. So keep on keeping on with that one. Thank you, Samantha, for subscribing. Okay, we're pushing higher. Nostra House of Gold. Come on, banksters. Is this the best you got? I feel nothing. Years of your trickery has battle hardened us. With every banker attack, Our shells get stronger. Who is with me? Go retweet that puppy. Go answer that one. They're on X. Bang. I like that one a lot. The real gold and silver correction is not the short-term one going on. It's the long-term one going up, says Make Gold Great. Peter Spina saying the price smashing continues into a liquidated open on Sunday evening, New York time. There should be more wild moves to both sides of the market overnight and into tomorrow's trading. Okay, I'll tell you on this one. Buckle up. I'm covering it live right now on YouTube. Join us. Bam. Okay, we're going to go back here to the charts and check out. Thank you so much to Doppler Dave for the $2 super chat and being a member, saying, Zach, buy. And he's not talking about NSYNC. He's talking about picking up silver. Bye. Should that be a channel member emoji? NSYNC, bye, instead of bye. It is a roller coaster ride for sure. And guys, we're getting ready to take out our next target here on gold and silver imminently. Here we go. We're fighting back. We're holding the line against the big bankers, gold and silver stackers, hoarders, collectors, numismatists, alongside our brethren and sisters from Wall Street, Silver, Wall Street Bets, literally holding the line against the big bankers. And we just took out our next gold target, or silver. Wow, we just took out our next silver target here. Let me change that one to violet. Violet, you are turning violet. Okay. Our next target here for silver is 89.31. 89.31. We're currently at 87.87. No, 87.85. I feel like I need one target in the middle, but they're just big. So we're gonna stick with that target. Like, we're climbing here, guys. We are well above where we closed. When the market shut down. It was like 85.19 or something. And we are dollars above that right now as silver. Gold, we just took out our next target. Just took out our next target. It's starting to be like the old days here, guys. Our next target with gold is 4,900. Who thinks we're going to 4,900? Put 49 in chat. Put 49 in chat if you think we're going to 4,900. And guys, we're only 14 subscribers away from 60,500. And if we hit that, we will be doing the big show. You got to be subscribed to enter my giveaway. I'm putting the giveaway link in chat. Wow. I'm giving away about 25 ounces of silver, copper, and some gold, excuse me. Wow. Okay. Let's go back to here. The Cyrus report is saying, oh dear, let's have a live debate on Friday's events, discuss this and everything else. Okay. So people earlier were asking what a 10 Sigma event is. So a 10 Sigma event is engineered because it only happens every 5.25 septillion years. A septillion is 1 followed by 25 zeros. Basically, it is impossible unless engineered. This is what happened today. Anyone claiming this was a normal market move today either doesn't understand markets, is plain idiotic, or has nefarious intent to deceive you. Wow. So that's the 10 Sigma event somebody was talking about earlier. As we push higher on silver and gold. And guys, it's not conspiracy. I pulled this report myself from the COMEX. Before I put out anything, I verify it. And this is from the COMEX. A settlement at $78.29. So as the silver price was crashing, down here, even further, after this gap, 78 right in there, the COMEX exited their short position. It's proof. It's here. You take those 633 and you minus 147 from that. And what's left over, that's the contracts that were covered for the short positions. Millions of ounces. Millions. We got the proof. Does a circuit breaker apply during non-COMEX hours? Yeah, Fingers, it does. I had the wrong circuit breakers back when I first started talking about them. I had the equities. So for the COMEX, it's a 10% move. It's supposed to be in a 60-minute block. So it's a rolling 60-minute block. It's a 10% move. It's supposed to be going up or down, but of course it didn't work going down, but something tells me it's going to work going up. And ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Channel members, you know what to do. If I hit refresh and it's 60,005, it's time for a big show. Here we go. 60,500. Thank you so much. It's time for a big show.
To the 4th annual Crystal Light National
Four
Aerobic
time.
Championship, featuring regional finalists from all across the
Four
United
time.
States, competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete.
Four
Presenting
time.
the
Let's
reigning
go.
1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light Champion.
Let's go.
International Stacker.
The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 4-time Crystal Light Champion, 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. Make sure you guys watch the content. I've got shorts, I've got long form videos. We live stream a lot. I will be live streaming in the morning, 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, to cover the COMEX opening in New York. Thank you so much for the 10 PLN, Pa, with the cool super sticker. Appreciate that. But guys, we're waiting with bated breath for the Shanghai Futures Exchange to open. That is opening now in about, what would that be? 45 minutes? No, hold up. Yeah, about 45 minutes. 45 minutes from right now. Are you team green or are you team red? Let me know. We're going to keep pushing here. So gold to silver ratio is at $55 and I always say that 55.55 troy ounces. There we go, to 1 ounce of gold. So that means it takes 55.58 ounces of silver to equal 1 ounce of gold. This was just in the 40s, low 40s. I believe it will return back there again soon. Again, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet with crabs. But we had just a pretty good push up on silver and gold. Go back here. Growing and growing. Love it and love it, says Steel City Stacker. Thank you, Steel City. Yeah, it's been a wild ride, guys. January was my record-breaking month for views, subscribers, likes, and that's all because of you. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining this party with me. Who would have ever thought it could be so much fun to watch red candles turn green, then red, then green again? Let's see if the COMEX triggers a trigger, says Obi. I know, totally. Let's go back to the news here. Ash Crypto saying JP Morgan made $40 billion by manipulating silver, then paid only $920 million fine. That's a 97% pure profit. Totally. So is JP Morgan, bull theory, is JP Morgan manipulating silver again, just like it did in the past? We just had the largest intraday crash in silver since 1980, where the price fell 32%. In just 2 days, 2.5 trillion was wiped out from silver, and are speculating that JP Morgan was behind the crash. It is the same bank that was fined $920 million in 2020. That case involved hundreds of thousands of fake orders. That's called spoofing. You put fake orders higher or lower to manipulate the market. So I'm going to retweet this one out. I can't read it all on air here, but I'm going to retweet this out. A good read. A good read for those who doubt manipulation. And IS cannot spell. It's official. There we go. Bang. Asset market cap. Interesting insights. In a volatile market, the resilience of top assets like Bitcoin and gold shines bright. That's what they're saying. Okay, we'll go ahead and refresh that. We'll come back over here to the charts. Breaking news. Breaking news. I've got a live feed from the COMEX. I'm piping it in right now. Poor Mortimer with chest pain again. Let's see if COMEX triggers the trigger. Totally, Obi. The good news is we're taking a little bit of a breather here. We're doing some consolidation. And the triggers only happen on a 60-minute rolling block. So this is giving us two blocks here, 2 candles to get rid of. So right now we're okay. We're nowhere near 10%. 70. Well, we might be close to 10% actually. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens here. Thank you so much, Chef, for the $5 super chat and for being a channel member. JP Morgan and Jamie Dimon mentioned in the new e-files, I don't dare say that word on the internet, or I'll probably be censored, that dropped Friday over 30,000 times. Whoa! I have not had a chance to look into that, but that sounds crazy. That sounds absolutely insane. Were there any mentions of the baby gator in there?
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I thought my hand was going to be taken clean off, and I was going to have a little nub that Mrs. IS has to oil before I go live. I really thought that, but it ended up just being an iguana. Please tell me where online to get Vietnam dong stacks. Thanks. So, you guys, I've got a bunch of paper fiat currency, and here's why I have this. I have this as like props for when I talk about paper fiat currencies. Remember, all throughout history, every single paper fiat currency ever made, and this is all real currency, that has not been backed by this stuff right here, physical silver, that has not been backed by this stuff right here, physical gold, has literally always gone to zero 100% of the time. And this is a big old fat stack of Vietnam dong that that subscriber was just talking about. And remember, it got so bad in Zimbabwe that they literally made $1 million notes, $1 billion notes, and $1 trillion notes. And that's why I bought this. I bought this currency off eBay, all of this from eBay for pennies on the dollars, so I could talk to you guys about physical versus paper. And who in chat would like $5 billion? Who in chat would like $1 million? Would you like one of those bills? Let me know in chat. They're fun talking pieces when you're talking about inflation. They're lots of fun. Okay, we're taking a little bit of a breather here on silver, which is fine. And gold, which is fine. I prefer to take little breathers and build up our next level to go higher. Yeah, watch The Hidden Secrets of Money, Mike Maloney. Dinar, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet. Dinar are not a good investment. Like the same people who've been holding like a ton of cash in dinar, Iraqi dinar. I've got one here. Hold up. Hold up. I've got it around here. Here it is. The people that are holding thousands of dollars of this stuff waiting for it to be revalued, think if they would have had that money in physical gold and silver. I had a subscriber reach out to me that had millions of these. I helped them and got it on video of changing it to gold and silver. But I don't put my faith in this stuff, paper fiat currency. I put it in real money, physical silver and physical gold, okay? So I'm not bullish on Iraqi dinar. The play on that is people say when it gets revalued that you can like 5x, 10x your money. But honestly, guys, I think that might have already happened if it was going to happen. So yeah, during the mega giveaway, every single person that wins, and again, I'm giving away over 25 ounces of silver, some gold and copper, so you got to be subscribed for that. I'm dropping the link in chat right now for you guys to enter. Gets either a $1 billion note or $1 million note or a $5 billion note. So literally everyone in my channel is going to become either a millionaire or a billionaire who wins during the mega giveaway. And these crab bags right here, I'll be giving away these crab bags. They all have between 1 to 7 ounces of silver in them, some copper, some have some gold backs in them. So it's going to be a pretty cool giveaway. And the only rule is you got to be subscribed and you got to enter. That's the only rule. That's it. That's all you got to do. Subscribe, enter, and show up, of course. It's always fun. Let's go here and check out the news while we keep moving sideways with gold and silver. Let's first see what you guys are tweeting at me. And we're getting a blessing prayer hand here. Thank you. Tomorrow waiting for the coin shop to open, says Steve. A lot of coin shops around the world, guys, and coin bullion dealers were closed. Agree, says Mike. Thank you, Mike, from Louisiana. Richard is saying, could you repost your GA link here When it goes on YouTube, the comments simply fly by. Here you go. Bam. And you know what? I'll tweet it out right now if you guys are having problems finding it. Alert. I am giving away over 25 ounces of silver, some copper, and gold on my YouTube Mega Ga. Enter now. There we go. I'm tweeting that out. So you guys could have access to that. And thank you so much to Daniel Whitley for the $2 New Zealand. Can use some dinar in the crab bags in case. I only have one dinar, and that was given to me by one of you for my props. So sorry, I can't. Gold has survived empires. Bitcoin survived Twitter, says George. That's funny. Friendly reminder, it's currently the most liquidated time in the market. Pre-market in Asia, with China still closed. Banksters know this. Okay, so let's go back here. And guys, we are waiting with bated breath for the Shanghai Futures Exchange, SHFE, to open here. This is what we're waiting for right here. It closed at 109.31, and it's going to be opening here in about 30 minutes. Well, more like 40 minutes. About 40 minutes. Are you team green? Are we gapping up and going higher? Or are you team red? Let me know. I have big claws and I cannot lie, says Kyle in chat, channel member. Thank you. I'm glad you do. Okay, guys, we're starting to move on silver again. Our next target here is $89.31 silver. Our next target for gold is 4,902. Let's see what we can do here as I take a sip of this throat coat hot tea that Mrs. IS brought me. Wow. Wow, it's about 10,000 degrees. It is lava. It's literally lava. And guys, I've been live streaming so much that Mrs. IS got me this. It's called Entertainer Secret to spray in your throat, because I do like multi-hour, multiple streams a day lately. We've been going for 2 hours right now. So I got that to soothe the vocal cords. And someone's trying to duel me, Fowler Farms. I'm going to accept that. Thank you for being a channel member, Fowler Farms. Let's see who wins the war there. Okay, okay. And I won it. I took out Fowler Farms for 10,000 claws. Sorry, Fowler. And we're headed back down on the gold to silver ratio, 55.1 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold. And let's look in here in the news and keep going down. That's funny. They might slam next week to rinse whatever over leveraged paper and gold longs are left. We will hold and wait. When the asset spends 50 years building a bullish formation, the run doesn't end in 6 months. Totally true, squeaky mouse. Here, here. That's a 45-year cup and handle you're looking at. Here's the cup. Here's the handle. 45 years. You need to start advertising. You're giving away 24 ounces of silver, a few pounds of copper. I mean, it is a few pounds. You're right. You're right, Skydive Stacker. Guys, I'm giving away over 25 ounces of silver now, a few pounds of copper, and some gold. That does sound better. Who wants some pounds of copper? A lot of it's poured. It's pretty cool. I see a cup. I see a handle. Where's the DTB? Says Reckless Metals. The Devil's Tea Bag. Reckless Metals. Maybe that's another silver we should pour. Like a Lipton like tea bag with the devil's horns on it. the Devil's Tea Bag. Guys, we are just waiting here with bated breath for the Shanghai Futures Exchange to open. This is one of the biggest nights in silver's history in recent times. What's going to happen when Shanghai opens? We're currently at a $30-ish premium. Let's see, we're at 86 versus the 109 it closed at. Wow. That is massive. Carrie B Nation, thank you for the $2 super chat and for being a channel member, is saying, On giveaway night, must we be live to win? So for the top three prizes, no, you do not have to be present to win. But for all these mega bags you see here, yeah, you got to be present to win, because the top three are going to be drawn from the entries. These are just going to be drawn from people in chat. I'll tell you to enter a word in chat like exclamation mega. Don't do it now, but that's for the giveaway. I'll say, everyone in the chat, do exclamation mega. And then the bot will put you all, and then some of you will get to spin a wheel to win a mega bag. And these are actually called crab bags instead of grab bags, crab bags. So you got to be present to win that. But for the top three, you do not need to be. On my giveaways, guys, it always pays to be there in person. Look at this. When you went long on silver on Friday and futures open in an hour. Let's go back to here. This is pretty good. This is some good consolidation we're seeing here. Guys, I was just standing up. Now I'm sitting back down. This is some good consolidation we're seeing here on the silver chart. Some okay consolidation we're seeing here on the gold chart. FLA Jose, thank you for being a channel member, said, I left my clothes in the war room last night. Are we going back in tonight? Guys, channel members get access to the channel member only live streams in the war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. You got to wear clothes. I don't know, Jose. It depends how long we're going for. Wow, and Eddie, channel member in chat, saying, we want Li Shi Zui Godian. Okay, so here's the deal. When we watch this chart, and again, if you're team green, put green in chat if you think we're going to gap up. If you're red, think we're going to gap down, put team red. Oh, and Ralph Ramsey's saying technical analysis does not apply in a global financial reset. Totally agree with you. And that's why I've been on the record saying, like, technical analysis stuff, like even RSI, I don't think matter really as much as they normally would, because I believe we're in true price discovery versus a normal move. But what they were talking about is when it makes an all-time high, I learned how to say it in Chinese. Watch, Google Translate. We will learn together. Let's do a refresher here. We're going to go to Chinese simplified, because I don't dare try traditional. All-time high.
历史最高点。
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 历史最高点. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. When is the giveaway again? I could possibly get you some poured copper bars for the giveaway, depending on USPS time. Wow. That'd be cool. I mean, whatever you want to do, Skydiver, whatever you want to do. The giveaway's on the 7th. So a week from today, what is today? Sunday. A little under a week from today is the mega giveaway. Li Shi Zui Guardian. All-time high in Chinese. Dare we consider that silver closes at an all-time high of 122? That would be wild. Guys, how wild would that be if we ran back to 122 tonight? Oh my gosh. The bankers would be sick. Poor Mortimer's having chest pain as I take a sip of this throat coat. My longest live stream ever where I was present the whole time, I think was like 5 or 6 hours. Whew, that was crazy. How long until Shanghai opens? Let's go to the chart here. Shanghai Futures Exchange. Are you team green or are you team red? Let us know. It opens at 7:44, so 30 minutes. 30-minute warning till the Shanghai Futures Exchange opens at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 30 minutes from now. Are we gapping up? Are we gapping down? Let's go back out here to the news. Let's see what's going on. Let's go to the notifications. Whoa. I missed it. Wow. I said it says this time around silver will touch 350, I would say, in 2 to 3 weeks. That's pretty bullish. I would love it if that happened, but that's pretty... Actually, I would like to move sideways for a little bit, build some more consolidation and base before we go even higher, but wow, that would be wild. Do you guys think we could get to 350 in 2 to 3 weeks? Let me know. This is great for your throat. Ah, okay, I'll check it out. Silver Joe. Thank you. Who was that? Thank you, Veritas. I am too waiting to see what happens in the market in the AM. Okay, we got a couple super chats coming in here. Thank you, Daniel Whitley and I Hustle Harder. Daniel Whitley saying, big flu bug, let's get it. I'm vibrating over here. And I Hustle Harder Than You says, U.S. Mint prices never adjusted, posted on X. Whoa, really? Let's see. U.S. Mint. Yeah, they're not going to adjust it. They're going to leave it. You kidding me? I think you're just saying they're still at where they were. Yeah, they're not going to adjust it. You kidding me? It'd probably take an act of Congress to get it back down. Uncirculated, yeah, it'd probably literally take an act of Congress for them to bring it back down. It ain't getting lower. And guys, that's what I made the point in this video not long ago over here. If you go to my videos, click latest, go down. Silver shortage 2026, why physical prices will explode no matter what paper says. That's talking about physical silver decoupling from the paper market. Guys, remember, the only thing that's literally been money for thousands of years is this stuff. These are silver denarius, money for thousands of years from Rome. These are gold and silver bars from Japan, called Electrum. Here's the silver bar from Japan. Literally, samurai used to walk around with these in their swords. There was like a slot to keep a couple of these bars. Money for thousands of years, physical gold, physical silver. If you guys have never seen Mike Maloney's Hidden Secrets of Money, it is on YouTube. Search Mike Maloney, Hidden Secrets of Money. It's a playlist. And literally gives you the history on money, the fundamentals, what's happened to every fiat currency. If you've never watched it, you gotta watch it, especially if you're a stacker, collector, hoarder, or a numismatist. But also too, it's helpful for converting people. I showed it to my family, my friends, my wife, and it's got 100% success rate with me for turning people into saying like, oh, gold and silver is actually a good idea. What's up, Anthony? What's up, I Hustle Harder? I believe that the trading bosses will tell their traders to disregard the machine trading on silver, cover your shorts, and buy more. Here we go. Maybe, Anthony. We'll see. Interesting, IS. U.S. Mint prices never adjusted new lower prices. Of course not. It will take an act of Congress, I'm sure. Let's fix that with the apostrophe. Bloop. Let's go ahead and put a capital C here. Richard is saying, sorry, I thought it was a link to the upcoming Gosh show. My fault. Oh, no problem. You're good. Look at this. Crustaceans telling their kids about how they survived January 30th. Silver and gold attack. That's funny. Team Green says Yehuda Ben Shimon. Encourage others to repost and subscribe, please. Thank you, there. And look at this. Baby Gator turned baby crab taxi. Price drop, price drop. Take me to the nearest LCS, Ali. That's funny. That's funny. Non-Crustacean Nation people on Twitter, some of the stuff I post are probably like, what in the world are they talking about? And guys, we're waiting here for this market to open. We are, what is it now? 25 minutes away, right? 25 minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange. We'll see what happens there. Guys, do you know what I would do if silver dropped to $50 an ounce? I would buy as much as I could. I'd back up the truck. It would be another blessing. What would you guys do if silver dropped to $50 an ounce? Would you buy more? Or would you run for the hills and sell everything? I guess I can stop this poll. So we had over 4,000 votes in this poll. Wow. So out of 4,000 of you, 71% of you are the US, Canada, 18% Europe, 9% Middle East, Asia, 2% South America. Interesting. Better yet, who in chat has diamond claws? Again, a big shout out to all the channel members, but a special shout out to all the Diamond Claw channel members. I really appreciate you guys so much. And ladies and gentlemen, we are under 25 minutes away until the Shanghai Futures Exchange opens here. And this is going to be exciting. Man, it's going to be exciting to see what happens here. We did regain a bunch of ground this morning with silver, or this evening, actually. We got back up to a max top of 87.99, guys. We almost took out 88 again. Let's see, did we? Let's see here. Nah, we were just 3 cents away from 88. So we gapped down on both silver and gold upon open, but we've clawed our way back up. Gold, we're trading at $4,795.29. Silver, we're trading at $86.19. And Toker FX is saying up or down, regardless of the price, I'm taking all the physical I can get because I have one thing they don't, time. That's awesome, Toker FX, and I agree. And Rice Custard says no option here and no option for Australia. Woo! I am going to come to Australia, guys. It's going to be my next trip, I think, here on the channel. Australia, New Zealand. Let's check out the news here, see what people are saying. We've got less than 25 minutes here until the Shanghai Futures Exchange opens. China holds the line for silver, says Silver Trade. Shanghai silver premium surges over $30 an ounce. Silver trading between 115 to 123 in Shanghai Future Exchange tonight, while Globex silver futures are trading between 82 to 87. After Friday's record 30% drop, silver's now only the best performing asset all year. So guys, even with the drop in silver, as everyone's naysaying it, it is literally the best performing asset of the year. That is so funny. But for some reason, this chart doesn't show it. Silver futures just surged to 87. Silver's busting loose as Nostra House of Gold. Breaking, global demand rose 40 tons year over year in 2025 to a record of 5,000 tons. Guys, remember, silver production is decreasing. Silver consumption and demand is increasing. And the only way to fix it is more mines, and new mines take anywhere from 10 to 15 years from exploration to getting the ore out of the ground. Read this as the ape of Gold Street. The fact that 90% of the investment world calls gold and silver a bubble, but not Bitcoin, really shows you how intellectually broken the market narrative has become and how stupid people have become. Gold is not a bubble. Silver is still undervalued. Silver was suppressed for years. At the same time, humanity has evolved. Definitely. The demand for silver has increased greatly, so I'm going to retweet this. Go read that, guys. A lot of good info here. Put that out there. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, we're on a green candle with silver. And guys, we're getting close to the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening here. Woo! And I've been going for over 2 hours, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you so much. For everyone who's just joined, the name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 4-time Crystal Lake champion, 1,800 videos around the world. In this video right here, I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and a little bit of gold. So if you want to enter that, you've got to be subscribed. And I'll drop the link in chat for you to enter. You got to subscribe and then go there and enter. And guys, we are only 20 subscribers away from the next big show at 60,600. I know we can do it. Woo! Woo! Breaking news, live footage coming in right now from the COMEX.
Run.
And guys, I travel the world on gold and silver adventures. I don't only do like live streaming charts and breaking silver news, but literally around the world. I was on the Nile River live streaming to you guys when we got attacked by pirates.
Okay, this boat is coming like really close to us. Guys, it's gonna hit the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's a freaking pirate. Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there? Oh, he's selling things.
And guys, he was an industrious, motivated salesman. You guys told me to buy that from him, so I ran down on live stream to my room, found some Egyptian pounds, dropped it over the side of the boat, landed inside. You guys teased me and said I wouldn't, but I made it in. I got some Egyptian cotton and textiles. I gave it away to you guys with some Egyptian silver. That was wild. And we are just literally like 50 likes away from 2,700. I know we can do it. Keep smashing it. And guys, we are just 20 minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange market opening. And remember, 15 minutes after that at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all of China starts to trade. This is about to be explosive. Don't go anywhere now. It's literally about to get crazy. And guys, you know what else is crazy? We are just 2 subscribers away from the next big show. So subscribe away. And someone's asking about the pocket pinger. So ladies and gentlemen, there are so many fakes out there on the internet right now. You got to protect yourself. I use a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, and that costs about $3,000. Not everybody wants to spend that on a verifier. This guy, Sound Many Metals, he is a subscriber. He supported the channel for years. He lived his dream, and he worked with some engineers, and this is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. And I'll ping it so you guys can hear it, but it comes with the free phone application. And when you ping it, it uses the frequency of silver on 5 different wave heights and tops. It's literal science. The baby Gator calls science, but this is really good science. And it can tell you if your silver or gold coin's fake. So listen to this. That's the sound of real silver. And I've got a deal going with him. So there's a link in the description below for the Pocket Pinger. You'll get the best price on the internet. I think it's like $39, and it comes with a bunch of stuff in the free phone app. And then it also helps support the channel, so thank you so much. And I want to show you guys something. For the love of God, remember, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. And I'm talking about the deal. All these fake coins were sent to me by viewers. That's a fake. That's a fake. That's a fake. Literally, this is tens of thousands of dollars in fake coins in here. I even cut some of them in half on the channel so you guys can see what they look like inside. So you guys need a way to protect yourselves. And the cheapest and one of the most effective ways is the Pocket Pinger. So link is in the description below. It's mandatory for all stackers. Now, you wouldn't want to ping a numismatic coin. But any bullion, anything else you want to ping. Guys, we did it. Wow. If I refresh this, channel members, you know what to do. If it's 60,600, it's time for the big show. 60,600. Thank you so much. It's time for the big show.
Annual Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship featuring regional finalists from all across the United States competing for the title of America's best aerobic athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal
Thank you so much.
Champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 4-time Crystal Light champion. Thank you so much. You guys are mega. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 16 minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. Do not go anywhere. If you're ready, smash that like. We only need 10 more likes to 3,000. What's going to happen when Shanghai opens? Are you team green or are you team red? Let me know right now in chat. Are we gapping up or gapping down? Woo! And Jimmy Reefer saying, yes, I tried to ping a Vietnam dong. It did not appreciate it. I have court on Monday. Oh my gosh, Jimmy. Jimmy. Oh my gosh. Silver is primed for a big jump. Says the Silver Lion, like you've never seen before. $100 incoming. I believe that. And in chat, we got Fingers channel member saying 10% single gain on subs is amazing. You get the BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, the BGC is the big green candle. Thank you so much for that. Don't make us root against each other, says Goodson. It's all in good fun. Just got one. Thank you for the purchase. Awesome. Congratulations, Guitar. Yeah, guys, get yourself a pocket pinger. This is the sound of money. Best deal on the internet's my link below. And again, it helps support the channel, so thank you. But that's mandatory. And the phone application takes all the guesswork out of it. Wow, guys. Reckless Metals making it rain. Reckless Metals literally making it rain. He just gifted 10 International Stacker memberships. Those went to, let me try to read them all off here. That went to Valency, Sir Captain Stinks, Bootlicker, COD420 Ninja, D Good, Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem was a great game. I grew up playing that. And Dude James, Silver Coin, Moon, Ozzy. Make sure y'all say thank you to Reckless Metals, guys. Remember, Reckless Metals has super cool silver. I own some pieces myself, and he just donated some really cool pieces that I'm giving away to you guys. I bought this in a coin shop not long ago. This is Silver Savages. But let me show you guys one more time what he's gifted to me. 3 of these are in the mail. That means 3 of you will be winning this on the upcoming Mega Got. It's a Rolo. It's super thick. Look at that. International Stacker. The crab. The skeleton crab. That is the crest of our Special Forces crab unit. That Halo jump into enemy territory. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just, yeah, let's chant Reckless, Reckless. Thank you, Reckless. 13 minutes, guys. 13 minutes for Shanghai. What's going to happen? Wow. 13 minutes. What's going to happen? Yeah, you guys, go subscribe to Reckless. He does live streams. He was shouting me out the other night on one. Thank you, Reckless. And he does a bunch of silver giveaways as well. So you might as well subscribe to his channel too and win some silver here, pounds of copper and some gold, and then go there and win too. I mean, right? Free silver really helps lower the dollar cost average. I'm putting the link in chat how you can enter my giveaway. And you got to be subscribed to the channel, of course. Guys, we filled every gap. We filled every gap on this attack except for one. I would have liked to have filled that too, but it's okay. Not all. The rule is all gaps get filled. But literally, it's usually about 95%. Just don't tell anybody. So this could be part of that 5% that just never gets filled. Or we could move around sideways, come back, fill it, then bounce and go higher. We'll see. Not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet. A flag is forming, says Foles YT. It certainly is. Certainly is. And Whack Cack is saying that suppressed silver prices created a, what does that say? Malinvestment of silver. It's crazy. I just wish I stacked more when I first started. Guys, the cheapest I ever paid for an ounce of silver was in the 13s. What's the lowest you ever paid for 1 ounce of silver? Is there anyone that's sub $5? Let's see. Put it in chat right now. What's the cheapest in your entire life you paid for 1 ounce of silver? And thank you so much, Kathy, for becoming a channel member at Crustacean Commander. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Remember, all channel members get access to the channel member only live streams in the War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. Ooh, someone paid $6. Someone paid $3.50. Someone paid $3. $3's the cheapest so far. Oh my gosh. $3. Some sub 5s. Well, of course, people got it for free. I mean, if you've been on this channel long enough, you've had a great chance. Like, I gave away over 100 ounces of silver last year. If you won silver or gold on this channel in 2025, put winner in chat in big old bold letters. Let everyone know. I also was able to contact Goldback, and for my last mega giveaway, got them to help me give away over 800 1/2 Goldbacks. So that was pretty cool. And Guitar Stuff just joined as a Crustacean Commander. Check out your new emojis. Thank you so much, Guitar. Okay, guys, we are officially 10 minutes away from this opening. What is going to happen? What is going to happen? Woo! I used it, so $1, says Shotgun Susie. Woo! Okay, I've got one other question. We've got a bit of a cold snap going on in the United States, and Florida made national news because it's so cold down here. I mean, when I say so cold, I'm talking like 50s, 60s, but that is cold for Florida, and literally iguanas will start falling out of the trees. So right now in Key West, it's 56 degrees and windy. So literally iguanas will go into hibernation, fall out of the trees, and once it gets hot enough again, they will reanimate. So right now I'm 55. Who's got me beat? Who's in the coldest temperature right now? Put it in chat if you think you're the coldest. It's got to be negative. This is live. This is the COMEX via the Globex trading after hours. Currently trading at 84.34 silver, 4,762 gold. And just here in less than 10 minutes, 9 minutes now, we're going to see the Shanghai Futures Exchange open. This is going to be so exciting. This could really affect a lot of things. So we'll see what happens there. We got negative 22 degrees Celsius. Negative 32 degrees Celsius looks like the coldest. I'm thinking negative 32 Celsius is winning it. Jimmy saying, OMG, you might need a sweater. Praying for you. Guys, I used to live in Illinois. I lived in Springfield for a little bit. Land of Lincoln, so we had some winters there. Jeremy, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. You are mega. Wow, a lot of you are cold right now. Wow. Warming up here to 9 degrees, says Wolf Tracks. Wow. Lots of people are cold right now. Looks like we need some international stacker or maybe some baby gator hoodies or snuggies. If I sent out a baby gator snuggie, would you be wearing it right now? That's the question. Okay, guys, we've got 7.5 minutes until Shanghai opens. Let's check the news going on over here. Okay. Banks are now calling for $150 silver and $6,300 gold. That changes everything. Guys, this is from Sprott Money, Eric Sprott. He's the one that has PSLV, that ETF. But he's talking about how banks are calling for $150 and $6,300 gold. As people are telling you it's over. Wait. People on the internet told me silver and gold were crashing to zero. But you're telling me the big banks don't know better? I'm stacking. Bang. Let's go back here to the chart. And thank you so much to the new members, Dirty Toker, Diamond Claws. Wow. Thank you so much for becoming a Diamond Claws member, and shout out to all the other Diamond Claws member. Guys in chat, do you have Diamond Claws?
Diamond claws.
Thank you so much to Brett for becoming a new channel member, Crab Cadet. Thank you to everybody. Check out your new custom channel member emojis if you just did that. And the attack is back on silver and gold. They're trying desperately to crash it down before the Shanghai Futures Exchange opens. Looking kind of like a shark fin here. Why do you get your news from Twitter and not somewhere more reliable? Isaac, I get my news other places than just Twitter, but when I'm live streaming, that's the easiest way to look and distribute and put out my thoughts. If I was doing my normal way I aggregate news, I would have 5 people watching right now. So I get news from other places that I share on X, formerly known as Twitter. But during live streams, I look on there because you guys will tweet, you guys will shout things out, you guys will share things. So it's the most conducive for a live stream. But trust me, I do get news from other locations as well. Look at this. Is he making a noise?
Don't sell yet. Have a drink.
So don't you sell yet. That is funny, Steve. That is super funny. Wow. Guys, we are just 5 minutes away now. 5 minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. Team green or team red? Are we gapping up or are we gapping down? What do you guys think? Put it in chat. And remember, China did just raise their margins to 20%. And the COMEX is, the last raise was from 9 to 11 a couple days ago percent. And starting tomorrow, 15% goes into effect on the COMEX. Whew. Less than 5 minutes and we'll find out. That little gremlin there knows the answer, but he's not sharing it. Let's go back to here. I'm not selling. Look at him. Just sitting out here in the storm. He's not selling, guys. That's the definition of diamond claws right there. Look at him. Thank you so much to Mike for becoming a crab cadet. Check out your new custom channel member emoji. Rigged, silver crashed 28% on Friday, wiping out trillions. And guess what? JP Morgan closed their short positions at the absolute exact second it hit the bottom. Well, to be fair, it wasn't the exact bottom, 78.21. Remember, we did hit the low. We did hit a low, to be fair, of 73.32. So did they sell it at a very good position, very close to rock bottom? Yes, but it wasn't exact. So just saying. Woo. Silver Lion saying silver's going to fly in the next few months. Watch. Breaking news, silver is a precious metal, says Captain Blackbird. One of the European brokers sent this out to its clients. I still have not been able to confirm that, but that's a pretty big deal if that's accurate. Thank you so much, Chris, for subscribing, Chris King. And guys, we're 49 subscribers away from 60,700. The next big show, I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, a couple of pounds of copper, and some gold. So if you want to enter that, you got to be subscribed. And I'm putting the entry link in chat right now. So make sure you subscribe and enter that giveaway. Broken is saying, oh, Broken sent one international stacker membership that went to Tubeeb. Congratulations, Tubeeb. Say thank you to Broken, and thank you so much, Broken. And Dirty Toker with the $5 super chat channel member saying, going down so we can buy. Laugh out loud. Love what you're doing here. Thank you so much, Dirty Toker. Really appreciate the support. And ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close here. We're about 2 minutes and 8 seconds away. I'm about to get you guys the 2-minute warning. So that means it's time for you to top off your drinks, grab a snack. 2-minute warning. The Shanghai Futures Exchange here is going to start trading in the next 2 minutes. Remember, traditionally, this has been helping to drive our rally here in the United States. Traditionally, it's about 50 cents to $1 premium different between Shanghai and here. They're usually a little ahead. Right now, it's like a $30 premium, a 109 compared to 80, 90, 100. Wow. $29 premium, $29 premium right now. 109.31 is what it closed on. It is opening here and a minute and 30 seconds. What do you guys think is going to happen? Is it going to gap up and go higher? Are you team green, or gap down and go lower? Are you team red? Let us know. And Larry Wilson, thank you for the $10 super chat saying, no matter what happens now in March when COMEX defaults, it's to the moon. COMEX very well could come close to defaulting in March. Something tells me they have a few tricks up their sleeve, like the trick we're seeing now as they're attacking silver and gold before the Shanghai Futures Exchange opens, trying to influence it. Let's see what happens here. You guys, we got 50 seconds. I'm going to stand up. 50 seconds. 4,200 people right now on the live stream. Please like the stream. We're only like 10 likes away from 2,800. Please like it. Please share the stream. Please subscribe. Here we go, guys. We are just 30 seconds away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening here. 30-second warning. And thank you so much for that super chat, Daniel Whitley, $2 New Zealand saying 120 gap up to the moon. Let's see what happens here. Buckle up. Channel members, buckle up. Drop that buckle up emoji. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are we gapping up or are we gapping down here? Let's see what happens here. And it's not moving. What in the world is going on? Guys, it's open, but it's stuck. It's open, but it's not moving. What is happening? What is happening here? Hold up. I just tried to switch it to yuan. It is not. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What is happening? This is the first time I've never seen it not work. But guys, when we first started with the COMEX, it sat there for a minute before it started trading. It started like a minute late. And right now we're seeing no movement. It's moving. Look, 352. It's counting down. But we see zero movement with the Shanghai Futures Exchange. What in the world is going on? Oh my gosh, is it that massive? Did it trip a circuit breaker? Is there a server overheating somewhere? Let's go here and see what people are saying. It should be moving every Sunday evening without fail at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This chart is always moving, and breaking news, it is not moving right now. Is it like we saw the problem at $50 an ounce when the COMEX servers overheated? And then on Friday, helped precipitate the attack they did on us, we saw the LME not start trading for over an hour. And now we're seeing the Shanghai Futures Exchange not move. What in the world is going on? Hold up. I'm trying to say if anyone else is saying. Guys, it's literally not moving. Let me try refreshing the window. Whoa. It's counting down. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Breaking. Not only did the COMEX Globex not start trading for over 1 minute on market open at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but now the Shanghai Futures Exchange is not moving and the market has been open for 3 minutes. What is going on? Okay, let's go here. We're going to snip it. We're going to snip it. We're going to get rid of these guys. Wow. Guys, what in the world is going on? Wow. What in the world is going on? America First $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Too much time on Viola's OF page, IS. Computer caught crabs. Saw a rumor that China is banned trading. I Hustle saying they saw a rumor China's banned trading. Scroll up there saying make sure it's not a massive gap. We would see it moving though. We would see the price here moving. Okay, maybe after the first candle, it's going to start moving here. The first candle ends here in 42 seconds. So let's see if maybe on the next candle it starts trading. Someone saying it's trading on Kitco, but guys, this is like the straight up official chart here. I've never had an issue with this. Someone says this is going on Kitco. What in the world is going on? China. Okay, that's silver. What in the world is going on? Guys, something major is happening here. Oh, is it the Chinese? No, but is it the Chinese holiday? When is Chinese? That's February 17th. Generally at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we see it start to move. So here's the thing. It says it's open. What in the world is going on? Well, I'll tell you what is going on. Silver's pushing higher and gold is pushing higher, but Shanghai is broken. Okay, let's go back to Kitco here. Okay, hold up. I gotta go here to markets. Let me get that ticker. Guys, I do not. Okay. This is the craziest thing ever. I have never not seen the market open and not move. Okay, let's maybe once we hit 8:30, so in 8 minutes, 7.5 minutes. Someone says zoom out. Look, guys, it's not moving. We'd see the price moving here. Like this would normally be moving at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've been doing it for months. 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's try to reload this again. But here in 6 minutes now, all of China will start to trade. Okay, let me close this. Let me just do my due diligence here. Let me just check. Something's going on. I'm telling you guys. Look. We've been literally watching it for months. Never had an issue. Like, if it was trading, you would see it right here moving. Like, the candles are counting down. $5 super chat from Scott saying, verified happening everywhere. China feed's not working on TV. Perhaps massive bid-ask spreads, or China went dark because they are fed up with the COMEX. East money isn't moving either. They are not trading, says Greg. Guys, this is massive news. This is massive news. Okay, China starts trading as a whole here at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is just 6 minutes from right now. All of China should be trading. So 6 minutes from now, we'll see what happens here. But something massive is going on. Circuit breaker, says Henry. Something's crazy is happening. I don't know what it is, but I've never seen this happen. And guys, everyone that was here in the stream, and we got over 5,000 of you. Thank you so much. We're only 50 likes away from 3,000 likes. Let's see if we can hit that. But at the beginning of the COMEX via the Globex, it was open for over a minute. Over a minute before we actually saw it start trading. It was a massive gap down. So we're seeing some more shenanigans right now on the Shanghai Future Exchange. Let's move this back over here. The only thing I could think is maybe it'll start moving here in 5 minutes. What if countries had a for real reset currency pricing? Wow, I mean, who knows, Oki? It happened in Indian markets as well yesterday. Low circuit it was. Guys, this is crazy. I have never seen the Shanghai Futures Exchange not pick up. So all of China is going to start trading here in 5 minutes. What's going to happen in 5 minutes? 5,000 of you are literally watching history in the making. Let's see what people are saying here. Gary Croft shared that, but that doesn't give me too much information there. Fun and game, says Eve. Let's go here. Let's go here. See what people are saying on here. This is weird. Yes, it's very weird. Ask Rock, got nothing. Alert says Light Dreamer. Who got reported as spam? Huh. Okay, guys, we're going to keep watching this. Silver's currently trading at $82.62. Gold's trading at $4,661. But the bankers in New York are getting excited right now because they think they might have a whole night without Shanghai. Shanghai's going to start trading here in 4 minutes. The whole market. This should have been open at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and trading as normal, and it's not. But all of China is going to be trading in 4 minutes. And 8x solar flares hitting the earth right now. Is it really, Chast, or are you just saying that? Maybe they got a 15-minute halt, guys. SHFE is experiencing disruptions. Google SH. Okay. Shanghai Futures Exchange not working. Let's see. Look at this. Shanghai Futures Exchange is experiencing a significant activity, not a general system outage. Recent issues. Okay, something major is happening right now. Hold up. Guys, something major is happening right now. We're going to figure it out live together. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button. We're only 40 likes away from 3,100. My trading view can't see the Shanghai Express. I checked their website, can't see real-time chart. Look, it ain't working. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is huge news. We got to get this out. I got to find like a article or something. Hold up. Ugh. What is going on? We got 2 minutes until all of China is supposed to be trading. This should have been live at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it should have been live 13 minutes ago. Guys, make sure for everyone who's here, we got over 5,300 people here. Again, the name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Over 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver. I'm giving away pounds of copper and some gold soon in my mega giveaway. I'm putting the link in chat right now to enter the giveaway. The only rules is you've got to be subscribed and you got to enter the giveaway. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And then I'm going to put the link in chat right now. But we have breaking news. Wow. Covering it live. We might be one of the few YouTube channels covering this live. The Shanghai Futures Exchange is not trading. This is massive news. And all of China is supposed to start trading in the next minute. 1 minute from now, all of China is supposed to be trading, and it is down. Yeah, it is a mega. It is a mega giveaway. So you got to make sure you subscribe to enter that mega giveaway. But yeah, guys, I got to figure this out. I got to figure this out. Okay, let's go back to X. Shanghai not working. People are noticing. Down. Guys, this is massive news. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, guys, it is 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All of China is supposed to be trading right now, and the Shanghai Futures Exchange is down. I wonder if that shiny new JP Morgan desk in China has anything to do with this. Says Florida Man Racer. Wow, Jimmy's saying Shanghai must have tried to ping. No, they didn't do that. Guys, what in the world is going on in Shanghai? Silver right now on the COMEX via the Globex is 82.05. Gold's 4,700. East money is still down, says Greg. Guys, something massive is unfolding right now in Shanghai. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Something massive is happening. The Shanghai Futures Exchange is not trading. Something is going on. Wow. It does feel coordinated for sure. And guys, not only do I live stream stuff like this, charts, breaking silver and gold news, but we literally travel the world on gold and silver adventures, and this is definitely one of them. And it was not that long ago I was at the Great Pyramid of Giza, and you all told me to get on a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel Cam, guys. Eshesam here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow, look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
But breaking news we're covering right now, I think we're some of the first. Silver Dragons is live and it's working, he's saying. It is still down. Hold up. Hold up. Look at their website's literally like crashing. Okay, copper, aluminum. Where's silver? Silver. Okay, we're trying to load it. What in the world is going on? Thank you for that super chat. Nothing. Not a zilch. Let's see what chart Silver Dragons is using. 1 second. Let's see what he's using. He's a buddy of mine, by the way. He's watching Kitco. Let's see what. Well, this is Oneida currently. He's watching the Oneida chart. We've got that chart up. Okay. He's watching gold. He's watching. That's Oneida. That's the silver chart. So this right here is Oneida silver, and this here is Oneida gold. Those are both COMEX via the Globex, so he's not watching the Shanghai Futures Exchange. What is going on? Guys, something massive is going on. It can't be a coincidence, no. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back here. Let's see if more people are talking about it. What in the world? Thank you so much, Barbara, for that $20 super chat. That is mega for sure. And thank you to Dog Says, $5. Major Chinese stock market are closed Monday, February 3rd for Chinese New Year. But tomorrow's the 2nd. Guys, what in the world? Okay, let's go back to here. Let's go back to here. Okay, we're going to figure this out. This is massive breaking news. Let's go to Eric. Alert. The Shanghai Future Exchange chart is not moving on a trading view. Can you confirm if the market is live, or are we seeing some COMEX overheated server issues? These guys are in China and they're gold and silver analysts. They're great. I need you guys to go to X, formerly known as Twitter, and please retweet that so they see that. No. Typically closed on weekends during Chinese major public holidays. Specific closure 2026, including Spring Festival, January 28th to February 4th. Oh, is it closed for a festival? Is the Shanghai Futures Exchange closed for a festival? No, look. The exchange is open today, February 1st, February 15th to 23rd, February 24th. Something's happening. Okay, well, silver's pushing higher at $83.18, but we're seeing something crazy happen right now live. And gold's at 4,733. Okay, so when's the Chinese New Year? When is Chinese New Year? Ten has a 30-minute halt. So if the Shanghai Futures Exchange was closed right now for holiday, why is 10 on a 30-minute halt right now? Yeah, please retweet that tweet I just put out. See if they answer. Yeah, that says February 17th. Unless I'm crazy, it's February 1st. We're trying to figure it out, guys. We're trying to figure it out. It does not have a night. Okay, this person's AI overview says why would there not be a night trading tonight? And if not, why is 10 trading? Why is 10 trading and 10's halted right now? That makes absolutely no sense. You hit it back on Google, scroll down. Okay. We're gonna figure this out, guys. Look, they're literally reporting on 10. Okay, let's go back here. What in the world is going on? This is not normal. This is not normal. Check his post and read your chat. Okay. I think we are witnessing a currency war, possibly. Mr. Wee is saying, no, it's definitely not public holiday in China today. Five pounds. Thank you for confirming that. Everything I find says it should be open. Is the premiums. So let's look here. The Shanghai Future Exchange closed at, well, let me change this back here. So we'll change this back to ounce. And we'll change this back to USD. 109.26. Look at this. Not normal. Has an actual war begun? Someone said. I don't know. Can someone confirm if a war has begun? Let's come back here. I'm trying to see if they responded. It is open. Below days trading February. Red is closed, says CLD. It is open. So, guys, I think we've confirmed it's supposed to be open. But we're trying to find out what in the world is going on. Looks like the Shanghai Futures Exchange is down in Shanghai saying Cosmo. Okay, guys, we're going to figure this out. We're figuring this out together live. Keep feeding me intelligence. Okay, Google. Okay, someone's saying to Google, China curbs trading in tin and silver this month. Night trading suspended? What? China halts trading in 5 silver and oil funds to limit risk amid volatility. The trading halts and alerts aim to maintain the stability of capital markets. And it's behind a paywall. China halts trading in silver. China halts trading represent the most significant regulatory. Whoa. So when do they trade? What in the world? Why is nobody talking about this? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see if they've responded back. They have not responded back yet. Those are two very knowledgeable guys in China. Here we go. China imposes a full day silver fund pauses amid commodity mania. Thank you for the $2. FX leader China improvises full day sills pause. Wow, Jalen. Wow. Thank you so much, Paul, for the super sticker. Look at this. China suspends trading in 5 commodity funds, including USB SDIC Silver Futures Fund. Trading in the commodity funds on Friday to reduce the underlying risks. Gold, silver, and the only public fund investing in silver futures in mainland China. Whoa. Let's snip this. Let's snip this. Let's snip this. China suspended a fire. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Why are you doing that? Okay, we're going to snip this. We got to get this out. Let's make sure. Wow. Those are ETF funds, not the exchange. Okay, so those are ETF funds, not the exchange. So what's up with the... Why is the not trading silver? Guys, we are figuring this out live. All 6,000 of us. One word, alien, says somebody. That's funny. Okay, let's do the past hour here. Let's see what's going on. Look, it says open. The Shanghai Gold Exchange, Shanghai Futures Exchange is open, it says. AG. Look. But is this live? This is not moving. Guys, something crazy is happening. I'm not quite sure what it is, but we are figuring this out live together. Guys, we're trying to figure this out. This is like late breaking news. Silver is not trading on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Wow. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually here, but you're probably some of the first seeing this. Huh. This is not normal, guys. Well, we're going to let it marinate for a little bit here. I'm sure we'll figure it out soon what in the world is going on, but I've never had a problem here. And usually like clockwork, every Sunday evening, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Shanghai Futures Exchange chart, except on holidays, which it's not, starts trading. And then at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all of China starts trading. Maybe Chinese wanted to do a short squeeze, but the Swift to bank system rejected. I don't know. Put international. Yeah, if you guys want me to see your comments, you got to put at international stacker. It pops it up orange for me. Let me show you guys. See, like the chats fly quick, but if you put at international stacker, it makes it orange. So you got to put at international stacker if you want me to see something. Otherwise, chat just moves too quick for me to be able to see it. People are saying it's because the Chinese New Year, but it's not anywhere close to the Chinese New Year. SMM just updated their website. Look at your Google result. It says why. Yeah, guys, we're just gonna keep rolling. Something's broken in Shanghai. Okay, if it's closed in Shanghai, why does it say they're open? Why does it say the Shanghai Futures Exchange, Shanghai Gold Exchange is open here? It doesn't make sense. Wow. Spring Festival. Closed February 15th through the 23rd. It's February 1st. Am I crazy? Okay. Something's going on in China. We're not quite sure, but what we are sure about is silver's building back up here on the COMEX via the Globex. $83.96, pushing on a green candle. Gold as well is pushing higher at 4,723. And we're just going to have to figure out later what happened with Shanghai. I'm sure there'll be a post-mortem done on it. Are there any commodities, other commodities trading? Someone... Okay, someone's saying Shanghai is open but halted. Let's see if one of these guys responded to me. Not that one. These guys would know. Okay, emergency fund suspensions. The UBS SDIC Silver Futures Fund, China's primary public vehicle for silver, was officially suspended for the full day today, February 2nd. Regulators triggered this because the fund was trading at a dangerous 35% premium over the actual metal value. Whoa. Okay, so it's broken. Wow. Well, normally on this channel, guys, we cover the Shanghai opening, but not today. It's fully broken, and we are just 50 likes away from 3,300 likes. And again, for everyone who's joining who doesn't know what I am, you went past 2 posts saying it was limit down. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Something's happening. We'll figure it out. But something crazy is going there. Yeah, it looks like they've put in some sort of restrictive measure. So even Grok is saying something's going on. Anyways, guys, we're just going to keep rolling. Shanghai, something's going on. You all saw it live. But in case you don't know, you're here for the first time. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. over 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures, and we just broke 60,000 subscribers on the stream. Thank you so much. I'm giving away 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, and some gold. So if you guys want to enter that giveaway, all you got to do is be subscribed, and then I'm going to drop the link here in chat for you to enter. It's my mega giveaway. Mega! Giving away a bunch of my treasure to you. So you can go to my channel, click videos latest. It's the second to last video I just put out, but I'll also put it in chat. Enter the mega giveaway here. So you got to be subscribed, but yeah, 25 ounces of silver, pounds of copper, some gold. Woo! Wow. Crazy times, guys. We don't know what's going on. Are they making a run for Taiwan? Okay, we'll close that. Gold to silver ratio is currently at 56.49 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. Yeah, we got 5,000 people on the stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Just 40 likes away from 3,400. And guys, we are only 49 subscribers away from the next big show. So if you want to see a big show, make sure you subscribe and also enter my mega giveaway. Thank you, Bomber. Let's see what else is happening, what else people are talking on here. So this is billionaire David Bateman. He stacked over 12 million ounces of silver, and look what he said. I've recently learned that local coin shops across the United States can't sell their lower grade junk silver. They are having trouble financing hedges against their existing inventories. This is creating a congestion in the silver supply chain and causing demand destruction. I'm not super up to speed on how wholesale networks are structured, but I've decided to allocate $200 million to help clear the backlog of 90% constitutional silver. If anyone could point me in the right direction. Wow, that guy is a legend. They're a legend. And Paladin in chat says Shanghai is open. They are holding on quoting silver and oil until they see opening prices in London due to large price gaps. Wow. Guys, if you haven't seen a big show yet, some say you haven't lived. And we have just 31 more subscribers to the next big show. And just Dario saying industrial buyers of silver are price insensitive. If these people had no problem to take silver delivery for silver of 120, what do you expect is going to happen at 80? Furthermore, what do you expect for those who failed to anticipate the physical supply shortage? What will they do? That's what Just Dario is saying. And if you guys want to see something disgusting, I know I covered this earlier, but on Friday, this is either this, I think it's the second highest trading volume ever in COMEX history. On this day right here, bang, Friday, 1.842 billion ounces of silver traded, fake paper ounces. This one 1.134, this one 1.02 billion, 1.36 billion, 1.8 billion. It's disgusting. We had 5 billion ounce days in a row. That is not normal at all. As silver's pushing higher here, gold's pushing higher here. Shanghai is still not telling us anything. Now, if I got any single folks in the chat, I met a girl in Poland in the Germanium Mint. I take you guys all over the world with me. We were in Poland. I was deep in the Germanium Mint. And I met a girl in there. She's Polish, and she's looking for a suitor. So, who out there in chat has the best line for Viola?
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. She handles gold, silver, copper. Who's after Viola? Who's after her? Better yet, who in chat's got diamond claws?
Diamond claws.
Yes. Silver's pushing up, guys. It's about to take out to 85. It's getting close to 85. This purple line here is $85 an ounce. So tonight's going to be an interesting night. It's literally going to be a slog fest. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But tonight's going to be a slog fest. It's going to be consolidation. It's going to be choppy. Probably runs up, runs get smacked down. Shanghai Futures Exchange is not trading publicly. Whatever's going on, I don't know, so that's going to affect it. But tomorrow morning, I will be live at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So join me in the morning at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those who like the channel music, just search me as an artist on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, International Stacker, you'll find it. And channel members, when I finish the stream, do you guys want to see the We Are Stackers new video? Let me know. Let me know if you guys want to see that when we finish the stream. And let me just check something here. 1 second. Uno momento. Let's go here. Ooh. Okay. We're just watching the charts here, and I'm looking up something that's going to be fun. 1 second. Uno momento. Okay, here's what we're going to do, guys. So I am going to be live in the morning at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to cover the market open. That's going to be explosive. You're definitely going to want to be there. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pause the music. I'm going to close out this live stream with the We Are Stackers music video. Again, big shout out and thank you to all the Diamond Claws members. I'm going to play that right now, and then I'm finding a channel. What we do on this channel is we do something called a crab raid. I find a small creator with like 10 people watching that's gold or silver, and we go in there. I'll redirect you all to it, and when we get there, drop a bunch of crabs in chat, smash the like button. It's up to you if you want to subscribe. So we're going to do We Are Stackers, and then we are going to do a crab raid. For everyone not hanging out with us, I'll say CYO-TNO. Catch you on the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, We Are Stackers. These are all our adventures around the world. They told us we were crazy. They told us we were insane. They told us silver would never rise again. Gold would never rise again. They said they were things of the past, but boy, were they wrong. Boy, were they wrong.
Batteries are charged, passport in my hand, backpack full of bullion, a life you understand. Hotel room scale on the desk, counting every ounce I've kept. Airplane windows, dawn and dusk, dreaming about the next big chest. Desert markets, ocean ports, whispers in a hidden court. Map lines, red ink, folded corners, X mark secrets in the borders. I'm a golden silver stacker on the run, circling the globe till the treasure's done. You should subscribe, join the crustacean nation. Yeah, free silver, free gold for the whole foundation. Golden silver stacker, never alone, never. Every dream turning into stone. You should subscribe, join the crustacean nation. Free silver and gold for old ship bell in a coastal town, a rusty safe getting dragged out now. Ancient coins in a dusty tray, shine 'em up, watch the years fall away. Border trains through the midnight haze, customs line keep the nerves in place. Secret pockets sewn inside my coat, every bar another little vote.
They said we were crazy. They said we were insane. They said it would never pass 20, then 30, then 40, then 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. The bankers smashed it back down under 100 and they laughed. But we are stackers.
Tokyo nights to Rio sun, from Arctic ice to island drums.
You can get this song for free.
Every stamp on my page.
Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. International Stacker, we are stackers. I will be live at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Are you still stacking, ladies and gentlemen? Who's with me?
Voices rise like a tidal wall.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'll be live at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to put a link in chat right now. This is a brand new creator. He's got literally 2 people watching in his chat. We're going to go there. We're going to drop crabs in there. I'm putting the link in the description right now. Just go there and put crabs in the chat. And make sure you like the stream. This is going to be a Crustacean Nation crab raid. I'll see you all there. I can't send you automatically, but I'll see you all there.
All right. That went for 114. Good grab, my friend. There you go.